Feeling good, we're feeling alright. Yeah. Feeling good, we're feeling alright. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's about that time for us to look around and meet somebody new. Tell them to dance. Familiar faces, perhaps somebody who has a conflict in your life. Whoa, I tell them you're sorry, but it's wrong to change. Time to change the wrong to right. To dampen in a distant haze and watch rain clouds. The thoughts of greatness help our troubles sail real far away. Whoa. What's going on, Gordy? Phobia Code, what's poppin'? Biggie. Hey, hey, hey. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys might want to stick around because in 40 minutes, we are going to reveal an ultra megatonic tool for Disney Lorcana fans. This is not an official Ravensburger tool. This is developed by a friend. And it's one of the coolest things ever. Excited for tomorrow? What do you mean for tomorrow? For tonight! Less than 10 hours. We're going to be able to open. What's the name of that song, Earl? Sounds good. Oh, it's by Revolution. You ever listen to some California reggae? By Revolution, it's called Feeling Alright. Feeling alright, yeah. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, ding, ding. Good morning, Dab. What's going on? Midnight draft for me. Let's go. That sounds so exciting. There's something I want to share with you guys. So exactly at midnight tonight, we will be, or I will be publishing my openings. And boy, oh boy, these openings are ultra megatonic. I high rolled. I can't keep my mouth shut. But yeah, I'm not gonna talk about it any more than that. So excited for midnight release. On my way to a 12-hour shift. Nice, nice. Finish that shift. Get off the shift. Set day. I mean, set 6. Set release day. Let's go, baby. Now I want to make sure. We're just gonna put this on for now. I want to make sure that when I have this over here, browse deck. Let's see the trendings actually. Sapphire Steel combo, prepare your dimes. Not fun. All right. Okay. We're gonna take over that list. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna build a blue-green list. Nah, I will build a blue-green list, and we will play it on stream. But for the most part, it's not gonna be the full discard deck. Picking up my case after dinner tomorrow. Nice, Ashley. That's what I'm talking about. You guys excited or what? Our midnight release got canceled because their shipment hasn't came. Oh no, Blader, no! I saw some people wanted to run McDuck Manor and GB discard for the unnecessary pressure. It doesn't make sense to me. It could make sense, but the thing is, just run things that will fully help your discard plan, right? McDuck Manor is a win more card. When you discard, you're already winning. For me, riding my locals. I'm not gonna show it. I'm not supposed to. But I'm just gonna show the back of it. At midnight tonight, you guys will find out what this is. I freaking love it. I can't stop looking at it. Or maybe I'm just baiting you. Maybe I'm just baiting you because I can just grab this card and go like this. And go, whoa, that card is amazing. But yeah. What do you call this? I'm just gonna promote really quick what we have. But in the meantime, I'd like to know, what are your guys's chase? Flip it, no balls. No, you're not. So here's the thing, okay? I went to someone 2 days ago. Someone was streaming openings. They're not supposed to do that, right? Now yesterday, I was trying to help a stream out. They're not really a streamer. They're a shop. And I said, you're not supposed to do that. And they're like, well, there's no official ruling. They keep looking it up, and maybe they didn't know who I am. I'm like, I literally talked to Ravensburger about this. You're not supposed to do that. And now they're just like looking for an excuse. They're like, well, we're not really a content creator. We didn't sell any of the products. We're an LGS doing the opening. And I'm like, I hate to be a buzzkill on the stream, but you're not supposed to do that. But at the end, I'm just like, you do you. I'm just looking out for you. I'm letting you know that you're not supposed to do that. Now, someone has told you you're not supposed to do that. You didn't believe them. You kept doing it, trying to find excuses. At that point, you really just wanna get ahead of the game, right? What about the other stores? It doesn't matter if you're an LGS. The other stores are not opening theirs and not promoting theirs. The only promotion that they can do is tease it in their shop for people who goes in, or post it on social media that they got the products. No, Lorcana does not allow shops. Gordy, I literally talked to the main, not the main distributor, but the manager who handles all the sales and all the product distribution around Europe. I'm telling you, you are not allowed. Because we talk about this while we're looking at the stream. There are already quite some videos on YouTube, and yeah, they're not supposed to do that. I could do that. I could get ahead of the game, but you're not supposed to. It's 03 in the New Zealand in case you suddenly fly there to open packs. I'm actually going tomorrow. I'm flying to Austria. So for those of you guys who are gonna be there, don't forget to say hi. Say hi. I don't bite. I just look like I do, but I don't. They can't sell it until the 15th. They can't make content out of it until the 15th. Now, if you have the boxes, you can take pictures of them, and then you can show the community about them. But you can't open and then take a picture and then post it. Some shops went above and beyond. Show and prove from Regensburg. The reason I said that, Poppy. Well, they're wrong. They are wrong. Like what I said, I talked to exactly the person who would know these rules. Like pretty high up the food chain. And they're not supposed to do that. They are not supposed to do that. But yeah. Otherwise, I would have done it myself already. You know, like if I see this, I know it wasn't supposed to happen, but I still bug this person that I'm talking about from Ravensburger to just clarify if rules have changed. But rules haven't changed. Rules stay the same. You're not supposed to open it. It doesn't matter if you're an LGS mince or just a creator. I want to see what the new tool is. It's coming up soon. 35 minutes, Mike C. You guys are gonna freaking love this. The moment I got this tool, I was like, bro, this already exists, but you took it to the next level. It's amazing. It's amazing. And after that, I had a meeting with the developer, and I'm like, I think these features should be in here. And he said that's not going to be hard to add, and I think that's a great idea, and they're going to add it as well. It's pretty exciting. I'm honored that they approached me to check out this tool. Right when I saw it, I'm like, how long before it's ready? They're like, I just wanted to make sure it runs smooth, so play around with it, and I did play around with it for a while last night. And I asked, can I show this to the stream tomorrow? And they said yes. It wasn't even in the it was like a private thing last night, and because we're showing it today, they got a server for it right away, so it can handle traffic, and I think that's pretty ultra megatonic. Don't pre-order sales still happen? Pre-order happens. It's okay to pre-order. You just can't distribute it. What's new? What's new? 34 minutes, guys. 34 minutes. So while that is happening, while we're waiting, I want to ask you guys. Hey, Hovorko, what's poppin'? I want to ask everyone. What are your chase? Number 1, your top 3 legendary chase. Number 2, if you were to get 1 enchanted, what enchanted would you choose? Okay. Basil is no legendary. He's uncommon. Alrighty. Live. I'm actually wait. I want to make sure that it doesn't pop out here, because I actually want to tease the site. It's wrong to change, wrong to right. Sit down and in a distant haze. Oh, that's the tease. That's the tease. I'm just gonna take a little bit of the wording, but this is the tease. This is the tease. I'm so excited to show you guys this. It's an ultra megatonic tool. I love it. Live now. Hey, how are you? I've been really busy this week looking after 2 new kittens. Oh, what's their name? They won't help me sort my cards out though. Oh, they're gonna wreck it. They're gonna wreck it. Baymax, Tiana, Simba. Okay. Enchanted Tiana. All right. Tigger Enchanted. That's a really good enchanted. I do like that. I love the art for that. Maui Ralph Legendary. Okay. You came back as the best enchanted. I don't like the art for it. The Lilo and Stitch is fine, but there's so many empty spots. If you say anything else, you're just wrong. Maui Shark for my Ruby Amethyst, or Isma for my Emerald Amethyst, or Maleficent Staff is not legendary. But Maui is a great pick. Isma as well. Chase Legendary. Maui half shark. Baby Hercules, a best card in the set. Hades, Scar. Baymax Enchanted. Okay. Enchanted look for now. Oh, it looks really, really good. It looks amazing. I'm not gonna show you, but I'm gonna tell you right now, in real life, it looks amazing. Simba Maui Oswald. Great picks. Simba Maui Oswald are in the top of my picks as well. Earl, pull up you came back enchanted. No, you pull it up. No, I'm just kidding. I just have to finish this really quick. Pixel Reborn. Maybe. Larry's climbing over the binder. I was trying to sort out. Larry and Bo, those are so cute. I like Bo a lot. Larry's pretty funny for a cat name. Yeah, it should one of them should have been Ralph. I'm surprised you didn't name them after Lorcana names or Disney characters. Okay, keep guessing. What do you guys think this is? I'm not gonna cover my baby's face. Oh, there you go. I'll put it here. She's wondering as well. Yumi is wondering. She's like, what is it, Pops? Is my enchanted for you, Mike? That's a pretty good one. Can anyone guess what my... I talk to you guys all the time, so you probably already know this. But can anyone guess what my Chase legendary is? I mean, not Chase legendary. Chase enchanted. Yo, Buddha! What's going on? Live now. New tool reveal tool / website reveal at 3 p.m. UK time. This app that a friend made is so ultra mega tonic, and I'm so excited to show you all what it is. It's gonna be so fun. I'm looking forward to this. It's perfect for set reveals, but it's also perfect during the mid-season for multiple different reasons. But it's perfect. It couldn't have come in a more perfect time. That's what I'm trying to say. One string count of thoughts of greatness to help our troubles sail real far away. Whoa. Everything within is now stressing. What's a life without dedication now? Relax. Let me see. Stream link in the comments below. Okay. Can you guess what it is? Okay. Let me copy this. Let me put it in Facebook as well. All right, let me post this really quick. and then I'll comment our Twitch link into it. Twitch. YouTube. What's a life without dedication now? Attention. Tone music. Relaxation. A feeling good. A feeling alright. Yeah. Oh, okay. Give me a second, chat. I'm pretty much done with this. Control C. Let me just post it everywhere. Post it everywhere. Post it everywhere. Live stream at everyone. At everyone. This is not a sponsored stream, by the way. I'm promoting this for free. I'm doing this because I thought it was ultra megatonic, and of course, it's also a friend. They didn't ask me to promote this. I offered to promote this because I thought it was ultra megatonic. Just so you guys know. What's a life without dedication now? Promote what? Read the title. Read the title. Read the title now. How's it going, Black Orange, right? Read the title. Read the title. Hey, read the title. We're going over today. All right, the real question is, can someone guess what the full word for this is? What is the full word for this is the question. Can someone guess? Can someone guess? Announcement. Contents and stream. Boom, promote that there. Promote that there. It's a small world after all. It's a small world, make it big. Hey! It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. Hey! I love tripping you guys out. $20 minutes, 20 minutes, 20 more minutes. 20 more minutes and we're revealing this ultra megatonic schmeises. Draft simulator. I'm pretty sure there's already a thing like that. There's already a draft simulator before. Monster Reborn allows me to bring back any card from the dead and put it directly on the field. It does. We have that as well. It's called Revive, except there's a limit for it. It's there's a 5 cost limit for it. Only 5 cost character or lower. I'm picking up my stuff at midnight tonight. My LGS this event where we play fun stuff, do a Disney quiz, and then he lets us have our stuff then. Going to be tiring but fun. Oh, it's gonna be a lot of fun. I don't sleep till like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. because I don't finish work until like 12 or 1 a.m. and so I spend like 2 hours. That's the time that my baby wakes up for another feeding. You know, I got to spend time with her. I get to spend time with my wife. We watch shows and stuff. Yeah, I don't usually sleep till 2 or 3, and then I wake up around 10 a.m. in the morning, like around 7 hours sleep, 8 hours sometimes, which is plenty enough. And then after that, I do my emails, I do some scripts for YouTube, and then we start stream around 1 or 2 a.m. Depends on the 1 or 2 p.m. depends on the mood. But usually 1 o'clock. Got a couple of packs out right sea last night. Pulled a cold foil Hades. Nice. You're not supposed to open these packs yet. Nat 20. Who sold you this? Tell us now. We're going after them.
Hello there.
Hello. How's it going, Sad Panda? Come on, man. Gotta go to work. I'm already at the door. 40 minutes late. No, it's okay. You don't have to correct yourself, Manuel. I'll just assume that that's all ready for Spanish. Already at the door. Online client? Oh, that would be amazing. But no one is gonna make an online client, right? Because Pixelborn shut down, and that is why Lorcanito shouldn't have done it in the first place. I mean, come on. Pixelborn shut down for a reason, and then someone is like, "Hey, let me make something that is exactly the same that got shut down." I'm like, what? What did you say? Yo, Kyle, what's poppin'? Morning, Joe. What do you work? What do you mean, what do I work? You're looking at it, Labruca! This is my full-time job. YouTube, Twitch, and then the coaching and everything else. After that, on the side, Lorcanito got hit. Not yet, but they should. If Pixelborn got hit, then they should as well, no? It's only fair. It's exactly what Pixelborn did before. Good afternoon, super awesome peeps from here. Most of the what's the day 1 deck you play in? Green Steel Pirates locations. They would just say your favorite. Did you say what your favorite enchanted is? I want we could be immortals. I just like the art. Yeah, I mean, I'm picking it because of the art. Obviously, like getting an Isma enchanted would be amazing, right? Getting a Wreck-It Ralph would be amazing, but that's not my favorite enchanted. No one can guess what my favorite enchanted is? Someone try to guess. We have time to kill. This would be a good guessing time. Ultra Megatonic revealing. Only got 30 minutes. I'm on a break at work. Snake Chips, we have 17 minutes. Chippendale? No. Ralph? Close. Treasure Mountain, obviously. No, it's actually not on the top ones that I like. Pulling also regular out of a trope. What? Well, first of all, you're not supposed to open this yet, unless you're somewhere in the world where it's already the 15th. These shops that are selling it to everyone early, they're not supposed to be doing this. Person channel post and playing the games to set 1. Congratulations, first of all, Josh. I'm very happy for you. But the shops were not supposed to sell you these. Baymax, revive. I did get revive, and it was super sad. I'm still happy it was an enchanted, but I did not want that. I want characters all the time. I don't want actions, except for and then along came Zeus. That's an ultra megatonic one. But I don't want actions. I don't want locations. I want characters. And I pulled 2 actions last set. Enchanted. I didn't want it. Tool? No, my favorite one is Daisy. Remember how I talked about this? It's just really the best art, right? It's the best It's just the best one. Nothing even comes close. Well, some of the others comes close. I lied. It's unfair for me to say that. But this is hands down the best Enchanted. The art is just super smooth. The background is great. The art is well made, right? Everything about this card is just, it looks good. And it's also playable. Very playable. You came back as best art? I completely disagree. Like, look at this, right? Look at this. And then look at you came back. Look at the difference. Look at the difference. Look at this. This is the background, right? This art right here is pretty nice. This art is right here is pretty nice. But like the details on this, how smooth it was made. Look at the details. This is really good as well. Don't get me wrong. But this is just S tier details. It's so smooth. It's so clean. And then and then the background over here, this part is okay. But what about this? Is just empty. Everything here is just empty. You know, it's so empty. It's so plain. Like, I love the card. Don't get me wrong. And I love this piece right here. Everything else on the card, I think we could have done something. Look at Daisy. From the top to the bottom. Even this part right here. Right? Barely any empty spot. It's the main art is popping off. But it's so nice to look in the background as well. Looking at this, it's nice. Looking at that, right? It's just, chef's kiss. Show original Daisy. The original Daisy is amazing as well. Yukem Van Gool does not disappoint when it comes to art. She's pointing at the Owl Temple as well, or the Owl Island. I think that's gonna be the next set. I think that's gonna be the next set. The Daisy Enchanted looks amazing. Yeah. It just looks amazing. Like, look at you came back. Like, how many boxes in a case? 4 boxes. I agree with you with the you came back statement. What, that you came back is the best Enchanted? No, is that what you were agreeing with? Because before I pick you came back, this is the second best one in my opinion in terms of like details and just art in general. We're talking about the art here, right? We're talking about the art. Like, this is amazing. Like, see, this could have been empty, but there is some minor details over here that's making it not dull, right? And the background has this. This one doesn't have the part, but because of like how good the background is over here and everything else, it just makes it amazing. And the main art pops out. Like, this is probably the second best one in terms of art. This one is really good. I love this. Already, and you didn't say yeah. Yeah, I saw it. I didn't want to say yeah because I wanted the chat to keep guessing first. Open a day one enchant location each of the last 2 sets, so I'm getting ready for my finish line tomorrow. I love Daisy as someone that has 4 Diablo. When I see someone play Daisy, I know I'm drawing a lot. Well, then my Mr. Smee is just gonna ping your Diablo and you're gone. Go ahead, play Diablo. Let's see you deal with my locations. Honestly, I was thinking of a case, but it takes away the trade part TCG. I like to, well, case doesn't really get you the full play set. There's still gonna be at least 10, 15, maybe 20% missing. And then you can do the trade. So it's not overwhelming. If you were planning, if you could afford the case already anyways. Like, that's what I would do. If I get like a couple box, there's so much trades that I need to do. And how do I get those trades without like cards to trade, you know? It's either buy a couple of box or a box and then buy singles from there. I doubt that 1 or 2 box you will have enough for trades. Maybe you can trade the cards that you don't want if you're not planning to get a full collection. Are you able to reveal if you got an enchanted or not? I'm seeing a few people unboxing cases who are very unlucky. Let's just say that if I was unboxing before the 15th, I would not post anything about it because those are the rules, Ashley. They're not supposed to do that. First of all, these LGSs are not supposed to hand them out or sell them to people that what do you call this? To customers until the 15th. Those are the rules, but they keep breaking them. Now, someone might be like, "Well, I have work during this day. Can I pick it up like a couple days early? I promise I won't post it anywhere." And if they didn't post it and then they got it because they're a loyal thing, it might not still be right, but somewhat acceptable. Is this your chase card, Jordan? Tigger? Tigger and Island I pull from the sea are my favorite, but Island is my favorite overall. Let's go check that out. Yo! Archangel Kakui! Did I pronounce that right? Thank you very much for the Prime sub. Appreciate that a lot. 8 minutes, guys. 8 minutes before the reveal of this tool that I'm talking about. Announcement for Ultra Megatonic reveal. Yeah, this is a really cool tool. It sounds like it was a large store this time. Like, you know, box trove or 2 boxes, or 2 boxes in a trove, Gordy. I'm gonna tell you right now, the trove is Ultra Megatonic. I love the box. Let's just say I saw something online. The box looks good. The counter looks good. The dices looks good. And most of all, what do you call that? The separators? The dividers? The dividers is Ultra Megatonic. I don't know if you've spoiled yourself yet. I'm not going to say anything more. Well, I can say, close your ears if you don't want any, or mute the stream. It'll be 10 seconds. It'll be 10 seconds, okay? Mute the stream now. Okay. The dividers have full art on them as well as the ink. Oh my god, it looks so good. I love them. and the counter with the stitch art on it, and on the 20 has an Ultra Megatonic shining stuff. It looks so cool. Okay, are you back from muting? You're safe now. I will no longer talk about it. But yeah, it's so cool. What's the new tool / website? It's not 3 p.m. UK time yet, Icy. I will reveal it pretty soon. Nobody muted. Well, if they didn't mute it, they probably want to hear it. So it's totally fine. Oh my god, Tarzan. What do you call this? When I saw your name, it reminded me of how sad it is that we still don't have Tarzan, and we might never have Tarzan on Disney Lorcana. I want that. Dices were a miss. Gold dices for treasure gold. I mean, that would be amazing. I totally agree with that. But the dices that they chose isn't bad either. I love the colors for it. Why no Tarzan? Because I don't think that they own the rights for it anymore. Yeah. I think there's a copyright issue for it now. Yeah. The dividers though. Oh, the dividers are my favorite part. I literally would buy those dividers on the side. They have to do it eventually, right? Maybe if like Disney Lorcana keeps popping off and then we get to a level where we're close to Pokemon, it might be worth it for them to buy the rights back. If the rights are still obtainable through money. My favorite. I hope we get it, but I don't think we will. Yeah. It would have been so cool. I don't know the lyrics. Nothing. It'll be alright. I will be here. Don't you cry. Sad about the lack of Mushu. I think there's a copyright thing for Mushu as well, right? Really, an enchanted Tarzan would be amazing. Ah, that would be so cool. That would be so cool. And Jane is the Ultra Megatonic Bay. Jane is the Ultra Megatonic Bay. I have like an Ultra Megatonic connection with the Tarzan. You know, I grew up in the farm. My life is basically like Tarzan's life as a kid. You know, surrounded by animals and trees and plants and barely any technology except for the light that is so dim at night because the electricity on our little village is not strong enough. And then the electric fan, what do you call this? Because the electricity is not good enough and there's so much mosquitoes, the electric fan, you can count how many times it goes around. It goes around. We still turn it on anyways, and it's consuming electricity, hoping that by 2 a.m. in the morning, everyone is asleep and they've given up with their fan, and now there's enough electricity going in the village so it actually can produce some air, you know? We used to sleep inside in Philippines, we have a thing called kulambo. Kulambo is basically a fishnet. So we on the floor, we would have bamboo sheets. So we lay that on the floor, and then we put like a sheet of cloth on top of it. So what do you call that? It can be a little comforting, but it's hard floor that we slept on, and then we covered the whole bamboo sheets with this with a fishnet. So we would tie the fishnet somewhere on the one of the corners, or like a pole from like a cabinet or something like that. And then we tie it all maybe on the couch, right? We had a bamboo couch. Our couches didn't have any cushion, and tie it on those like handles. And basically, we slept inside this fishnet that protects us from the mosquitoes, because there's so much mosquitoes in Philippines, at least where we lived in. But most places in Philippines has a lot of mosquitoes. We lived in an island, so. Yo, Honorad Janice, thank you very much for the primer. Appreciate that a lot. Are you in Austria already? Not yet. Tomorrow morning, I will be leaving UK and I will arrive there. I think by the time I arrive there, because of the time difference, it's already going to be like 5 or 6 o'clock. And we're going straight to the site because there will be an event. That's more to do with cultural sensitivities. I never understood why there was a cultural sensitivity with Mushu. Like, can someone explain that to me? Mowgli from Jungle Book and Mushu and a few characters are cultural issues. Maybe I'm not looking hard enough. Because when I watch those, maybe because I was so young that I would not be able to see that. But for me, everything was fine. Looking forward to see you there. Come say hi when you see me there. Let's have a chat. All right, one more minute. One more minute, chat. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for this? I hope you guys are ready. I hope you guys are ready. One more minute. All right. Just a heads up, everyone. This is the perfect time to say this. If you haven't clicked that Prime sub yet, I would highly appreciate it if you do, to get ad-free viewing. And you don't want to miss this. Trust me. You don't want to miss this. We do have Pixelborn. There's a connect after the word. It's okay. Mowgli won't make an appearance. Mowgli is here already. Let me. Let me make a. See? I look funny. I look really funny doing this. See? Mowgli is here. I'm already here, chat. Mowgli is. I look so funny with my hair like this. All right, let's fix the hair. Let's fix the hair. Let me put on a hat. Actually, too lazy to put products on my head. Not tonight. Alrighty. Okay, are you guys ready for this? An ultra megatonic reveal of an ultra megatonic site. First of all, I want to say a big shout out to Casual Ducko. If you guys didn't know him, he streams, is also on Twitter, is a big part of this community. He's an Ultra Megatonic Smins with an Ultra Megatonic Splints. Link will be down below as well. Actually, I'll put it on chat. I'll put the link on chat for his what do you call this? I'll put the link on chat for his social. And I'll share the link for this one too. But ladies and gentlemen, Casual Ducko, thank you for making this and thank you for approaching me to check this out because it's been a pleasure. Since last night, I was so excited to show chat this. Ladies and gentlemen, the very first time you're gonna see this, welcome to Tierborn. What is Tierborn, Earl? So right now, this is basically the meta tier list, but ultra megatonic premium version. And let me show you why. So when you click over here, you get this link. There will be a deck list, deck tiers as well in the future. And there will be a part where there's a creator button. They said that when you click it, you can search for Earl Meister's tier list. You can search for Decandio's tier list if Decandio ended up using this, or any creator slash pro player tier list that you want to check out. Now, check this out. If I want to do a tier list for, let's say, Azurite Sea and legendary cards from Azurite Sea, I check both of them. Right? And there's so many more. Classifications, rarities, types, colors, sets. It's all here. Right? This is, you don't compare this to Dreamborn. Dreamborn is a deck building site. This is a tier list site. And then create tier list. I don't have to pull another what do you call this? Another image of the card. The card is in front of me. And it pulls all of it together. I don't have to upload images on metatierlist.com or whatever it's called. I don't have to do any of that. I just have to click two buttons because I want the legendaries from Azurite Sea. Check Azurite Sea. Check legendaries. Boom. And you can even use your keyboard to press 1 for S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier, D tier. What is Tiana? I think Tiana is a B tier. I'm going to go ahead and press number 3. Boom. Next one comes up. And we can read it right away. Right? And when you do it on the metatierlist.com, the images that you upload, they become so tiny. And then I have to, if I want to like read it or I want to show it to you guys, I have to go to Dreamborn just to see it. So this is good for content creators. Even if I wasn't a content creator and I want to use this as just a tier list because I want to post something on my Twitter or I want to share it with my locals. I mean, content creators are not the only people that do tier lists. Tier list is for everyone. And they can use this. And this is not just for content creators. This is for everyone to use. This is for everyone to use. There's going to be a lot of other features in the future. So Simba, that's an easy S tier right there. Number 1. Boom. It shows me the next one. Isma, easy S tier as well. Boom. Genie. Genie is more of like a B or a C. I'm gonna put it on. I think this is playable in Blurple, so I'm gonna put this on B, right? And then Jasmine, I think this is a B tier card as well, so I'm gonna put it on B. Hercules, it's just straight up doo-doo. We're putting that on the D tier. Press 5. Maui, oh, that's an easy S tier. Maybe actually an A tier. A tier, S tier. I think this is an A tier. I think this is an A tier. So I'm gonna press number 2. But maybe I don't want to reach out for my keyboard anymore. Maybe I just want to use my mouse. Hades, easy D tier. I'll click D. And you can see as well that you're getting close to it. This is a pretty cool addition too. Oswald. Now, Oswald is most likely an A tier. This is, I haven't seen any list that has 4 ofs. This is like a build around, but it's definitely a nice splash to your deck. So I think this is an A tier card. And then we have Baymax. Baymax, I think, is more a C tier card for now. I don't think it's ultra megatonic. It has potential, but for me, this is an easy C tier. Wreck-It Ralph, on the other hand, I think this one is an A tier. This is an easy A tier right here. It's a pretty good card. John Silver, I also think that this is an A tier. Boom. I'll share you guys the URL pretty soon. Now that I'm done, all I have to do is click share. Probably a good feedback is like when you're done, you automatically go into the image of what you made. But if I click share, I now have the image. I can click it. Boom. It makes this right away for me. Not only creators, but also for nice brainstorm with people, test groups. Exactly. Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to tell you right now that even if I'm not a creator, I would be using this site. Before I started content creation, I would make tier lists all the time for other games. When I was playing Overwatch, I would make a tier list of heroes. When I play what do you call this? Marvel vs. Capcom, I will make a tier list of the characters. And it's so easy. The beauty of this, compared to the other meta tier list site, is that you don't have to upload the images. The images are already there. And when you do it, right? And when you do it, it's right in front of you. Everything you want to know. You can read it over here, or you can look at the card itself. It's so smooth. It's so amazing. It makes life easier. And maybe I'm done with this. You just click reset filter. Go back to this. Boom. I'm gonna go back to this. Chat. Here you go. You're welcome. And thank you very much for Mr. Casual Ducko for making this. Here is Casual Ducko's Twitter as well. Show him some love and support for this. Show him some love and support. There you go. Make sure to click that. He's an ultra megatonic legend for making this. Oh, there he is. Hey, what's going on, Ducko? Thank you again for making this. And again, we spoke last night, and I'm not sure when he's gonna be able to do it, but he's gonna make one for decks as well. So, for example, you click this. You will be able to choose a couple of inks and then write a name on it, and then click add, and that will be on the tier list. And then you go to another page after that, which is similar to what we just did, and you can make a tier list of decks. Why didn't I think of that? It's so cool. This is so cool. This is an amazing tool. Oh, which card were you talking about, Manuel? What is this site? It's called Tierborn.inc. This is for everyone to use. You can use this. You can share your tier list with your friends. Post it on your socials, right? Post it. In fact, what do you call this? Post it on the Lore Meisters Discord. If you guys are not there yet, here you go. ! Discord. Join that now. Yeah, props to him, indeed. Props to him. I love it. I love the whole thing. Honestly. Post it. I want to see your tier list, guys. Post it on my Discord. Yeah, thank you so much, Casual Ducko. This is amazing. So we've done legendaries already. Maybe let's do super rares. I click super rare. I click Azurite C. Right? Or I can even do all the legendaries for them as well. I can click multiple things. I can click multiple things at once. Shareable links, that should be next. Also, Mr. Ducko, I think it would be cool as well that after we are done, then it just automatically makes this for us, like makes a screen where we can see the images that we did, like the full tier list, instead of clicking share, because some people might not know that that's how you actually do it. It's just a feedback. Just a feedback. Just need a front end that compiles an average grade for cards. Yep, we were talking about that too, like a general thing that, okay, this is what everyone did for their tier list. Now we have a general like community public of like what people chose. Yeah, instead of clicking share and have to look at your files, it would be nice if we can see it over here, just in case that we don't want to download the file. It's tomorrow. I can't wait. Set 6 is tomorrow. Indeed. Indeed. So we got 18 cards for this. Lilo, easy S tier for me, right? Right, chat? S tier for sure. Yo, Narf Dre, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate that a lot. Just See Heroes, thank you very much for the follow as well. Appreciate that. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Jim Hawkins. Jim Hawkins is more of, I'm gonna be running this, but it's only on pirate decks that this is good, right? So maybe it's either an A or a B. What is this new tool? This is called Tierborn.inc. Hey, what will be the price of Symbol Legendary? Probably around like 25-30 pounds. This is just a prediction, so don't take my word for it. I got a case reserved. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Opening time is almost there. Yo, Cherokee, is it Cherokee or Cherokee? I don't know how to pronounce it properly, but I'm pretty sure it's Cherokee. Cherokee Billy, thank you very much for the primer. Appreciate that a lot. What's up, Ultra Megatonic peoples? Welcome to the chat as well. Thank you for the primer. Appreciate that. I think I could be biased if I put this on A. Cherokee Indian style. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Yeah. Can you drag and drop from one tier to another? You can just click previews if you want to go back to a card. So you either just click these on what tier you want to put them, or you press 1 to 5 on your keyboard. So let's say I'm not going to be biased with this. This deck is not going to be ran on other decks unless it's a pirate deck. Once pirates become really ultra megatonic, then this would be an easy A. But right now it's an easy B. Yo, Narf Dre, thank you very much for the primer as well. Appreciate that. We have a hype train incoming. Can we get some more primers in the chat? Don't forget to click that button now. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Get some ad-free viewing. Okay, I'm gonna put this on B. I think B for now. Sugar Rush Speedway. Now this will be a tough one. This is definitely not an S tier card. It only is good mostly with red and other ways to cheat in your cards into it. Yo, Katane, thank you very much for the primer. You guys are amazing. Ultra Megatonic support. I appreciate it so much. Thank you guys. Thank you. Can we filter all pirate cards? Sure, you sure can. Let me see. I need to get the link. You definitely can. Lorcana card rating right there. Maybe I want to do every single pirate over here, and I want to do everything. pirate. Pirate is right there. Create a tier list. Boom! Now we can rate all the pirates. I freaking love it. I freaking love this tool, man. I love this tool. But first, let's finish the super rares. The super rares for Azurite Sea. Sugar Rush Speedway is kind of tough. Like I was watching a stream last night, right, by Lorcana League, and they were doing a tier list thingy. And the pain of doing it, of like dragging and dropping and then having a separate window just so they can see the cards and looking for it on their list, it's not very cash money. There's a lot of prep work that they did, but now it's just all here. It's just all here. It happens, BK. It happens. So some boxes low roll, some boxes high roll. But 3 legendaries in the box is actually a regular thing. It's an average thing. 3 to 4 is an average thing. Yo, Cupco coming in high with a gifted sub to Cashflow Ducko. Thank you for that. He definitely Ultra Megatonic deserved that sub. Thank you. It's hidden by the overlay right now on the stream. Which one? Which one is hidden? Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Sorry. I'll put this over here. Right now. I managed to export an image, by the way. You said about not being able to do that. Like importing an image? I actually haven't used that part of the tool. Because I've had no need for it so far. But yeah. Guys, thank you so much. We're in a level 2 hype train right now. You guys are ultra megatonic. Let's see if we can keep this hype train going. I'm so excited for tomorrow. I got an ultra megatonic card right here, but I can't show you guys yet. I can't show you what it is. Or maybe I'm just baiting you that this is an ultra megatonic card. But I can't wait till we start our set 6 live. It's time to start the set 6 live. As I've gotten some sleep, he is really hyped today. Billy, honestly, I'm just super happy when I see an ultra megatonic creation like this that makes everyone's life amazing, right? I love it because this is another toy for us as Lorcanismans. I'm so excited for this. And again, this is not a sponsored stream. Ducko did not ask me to do this. I actually asked Ducko if I can put this now or if I can do this on my stream because he was still like trying to polish the thing, making sure everything is great. But last night, the servers were not even live. He literally did this for us so we can look at this today. My last Shimmering Skies box has 7 legendaries and 1 enchanted. Fingers crossed that I pull a box like that tomorrow. Good luck, Marcus. Good luck. Thanks for share image instead of sharing a link. So yes, this is great. Nice. Yeah, for me, I have everything that I need. I do this and then I click share. I think I'm gonna put Sugar Rush Speedway on A for now. I think this is an A card. This is definitely not an S card. I'm gonna put it on A. Sisu has potential, but it's not there yet. It's definitely not a bad card, but it's not there yet because we don't have Ultra Megatonic Dragons yet. Like by that, we don't have the quantity. We have the quality dragons, but not the quantity. So I'm gonna put this on C. Press 4. This makes my life so easy as well. I can just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 instead of moving my mouse all the time. All right, next one is Madam Mim. I was so high on this card before, but the more I think about it, it's really just a one of, and in very specific decks. I'm gonna put this either on B or C, but I think this is a C card, right? No, definitely not C. This is definitely a B card, in my opinion. Yeah, I'm gonna put this on B. It's still playable. Mad Hatter. Okay. This one is tough. Because this is a really good card for Mill. outside of mill, it's not pretty good. I mean, it's still not bad, right? For other decks outside of mill, it's not the best, but it's not it's not bad either. Says Ultra Megatonic across the front. We're working on it, Billy. We're working on it. I know I've been talking about the merch, but I want to drop that on the right timing, and at the same time, we want to make sure that we execute it properly so you guys can get quality product from the merch. If Sisu is a C, Mad Hatter, so is Mad Hatter. I think Mad Hatter is more of a B. This is more playable than Sisu at the moment. I mean, think of it, chat. If it's a 1-cost card, you can add a 1 of or a 2 ofs of this, right? And you can filter your opponent's deck. You may look at the top card of their chosen player's stack, put it on top of their deck or onto their discard. You can literally. This is basically what's her name, Daisy, except that you can choose which one they get to keep or not, and it doesn't go straight into their hand. Oh, bro, look at the hype train emote that we got. I'm gonna share that with everyone. Choo choo! Yo, we got button mash, chat. Button match, mash. I wish that we have also S B C D. That would be cool. That would be cool. Alright, since you can also do it to your own deck, exactly. I think this is a B for sure, not a C. That's a B. Daisy Duck. I think this can be an S in the future, but I 100% think that this is an A for now. Yeah, maybe even better, right, Reiner? But the only reason why it's not as good as Daisy because of the 1/1 body. That's the biggest downside of it. It's too small. I think that this is an A. This is an Ultra Megatonic card within Pirate decks, but outside of Pirate decks, it's not Ultra Megatonic. This is definitely an A. Bonjour, Strawberry K Media. What's going on? This is an A. I'm gonna put it on A. Peter Pan. This one, I think it's playable, but definitely not a 4 ofs in a lot of decks, right? I mean, having multiple of this too can be very annoying when you have multiple of this on the board. It's pretty hard to take out. Maui can still take it out, sure, but the other ones can challenge, so they're always forced to play that Maui. Go through all the legendaries after this from all sets. I'm so curious. Yeah, we can actually do that. That's a great idea. We'll do that before we do the Pirates. Okay, this one is definitely a B. This one is a B for sure. Bend to my will. This is straight up an S card right here. This is an S card. Be prepared your hands. And 7. It's easy. It's a no-brainer S. Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse, I think this has potential, but the potential is a little expensive for pirate decks. A lot of pirate decks are usually low curve, and this can be a finisher. But the problem with this is it doesn't trigger until it quests. So it might be a little too slow. So it's still playable. I'm torn between B or C. But I think this is more of a C for now. I could be wrong, and I'm okay if I'm wrong. I don't mind. Minnie Mouse, on the other hand. Minnie Mouse, on the other hand, this allows you to basically draw every time you ink in a location deck. This one is an A in my opinion in a location deck. The biggest downside is that it's uninkable, but this is draw on turn 4. I love this Minnie Mouse. This is an A, right? I think we can all agree that this is an A. I'm gonna put it on A. Scar. This one has potential as well, in my opinion. 4-2 body that can quest for 3 is no joke. And it has, you're basically playing a 3-cost body that is 4-2 and can quest for 3. Because there's a 2-cost action that is attached to this. The biggest downside is an inkable. This is definitely not a C. I'm gonna put this on a B. It can be a 1 of for some decks. Maybe 2 ofs. I feel like a lot of misplays will happen with this car. Next one is Gadget Hack Wrench. While you have 3 or more items in play, you may pay one less to play an inventor character. First of all, it's asking for a lot. You need to have 3 or more items in play. And I understand the inventor's place with the items, which is really cool, but it's also asking for a lot. That means during turn 1 to 5, or if you're playing blue anyways, you're most likely ramping, so you're fast forwarding to 6, that you have to actually play multiple items just so you can trigger this. And how many inventors are actually that good, right? I think that right now, this is a C. This is a C. This is definitely a C. It's not bad. It's not like the worst, but this is definitely a C. Here, Tadashi Hamada, I think this is an easy A. Oh no, this is a different Tadashi. Never mind. This is not the Tadashi that I thought it was. It's not the uninkable one. This one I think is just asking too much, and these item decks, they don't really play for like buffing this body, right? They don't want to do that. When you're playing ramp, you're most likely splashing some control. And the thing about like the only ramp deck that doesn't actually focus on heavy control aspects, that is mid-range control at most, doesn't want this because they don't run item. And I'm talking about Blurple. So this is, for me, this is actually pretty bad, and I'm gonna put this on the D tier. D tier for sure. Now, Alice, on the other hand, Tadashi has 5/5 with 2 items. Yes, it can be like a 1 of at most, but I think it's pretty bad because at that point in time, it's taking a slot for like later cards, which is something that what you want them to do is doing something right away, right when you put them into play. Alice is nice. I think this is an A. I think Alice is an A. Definitely not an S. But I think this is an A card for me. Yeah, I'm gonna put this in A. Mr. Smee. I think this card is pretty good as well. But I don't think that this is an S. It just doesn't feel like an S, but definitely a solid card, and I'm gonna put this on A. It's really good with the pirates. It's really good with the pirates. When you play this character, you may deal damage to chosen characters equal to the number of your other pirate characters in play. Now, if it counts itself with that effect, I think it could have made it an S. But because it only counts the other pirates, this means that you actually have to run the other pirates to make it a really, really good one. And if you don't, it's pretty mediocre. But it's also a singer, right? Because it's 6 costs, it can sing a bunch of songs on for shift 4. But there are just way other better cards for that. So I think this is, honestly, I think this is more of a B or an A. I'm torn between B or A. What do you guys think, chat? Would you put this on A, or is this more of a B? What does chat think? I wanna hear your thoughts. This is a B. B for me. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. It feels more like a B than an A to me. As much as I want to put it on A, I think it deserves a B. We're going for B. Also, Ducko, if you're still here, I think that the text that's showing over here can use some stroke to it, which like borders. So when it's B, it like pops out more. You know, it feels like there's an impact every time I press a button. It makes it feel more premium, if that makes sense. All right. I'll message him if he's not here anymore. All right. This one, I think this one has a lot of potential. I honestly think this one has a lot of potential. Yeah. So you know, when I press a button, it's just white text, right? I think it can use something to make it pop out more. So maybe a stroke would do it. Like a black border on a text. Yeah, it's such a great tool. I agree. Not a drop shadow, a stroke. Like when you say a stroke with text, it means like the borders of it. Give me 1 second. Someone's knocking on. You guys are home already? I thought you went to the castle. That was quick. What's up? Yeah. Chat. We're having so much fun right now. But this is also pretty sad. I'm just gonna say goodbye to it with my chat. And I'll give it to you in a second. This makes me want to cry, chat. It's bittersweet, this moment. It's a bittersweet moment. So, if you guys didn't know, it's my daughter's everything is okay, yeah. It's my daughter's christening party next week. Not this weekend, but next weekend. And Christmas time is coming as well. It's during this time, right? My wife also is in maternity leave, so she only makes a certain amount of money what that she would usually make, which is fine because she gets to stay home with the daughter. And our goal, anyways, in the future is for her to not work anymore because we're close to being able to make what she makes plus what I make. We'll be able to support the family without her working, and that was our goal because we want someone to be with the kid all the time when she grows up. That was our dream, right? And I'm totally fine with that because I enjoy what I do, and because of your support, it's possible for us to do that. But this card by far has got to be my biggest trophy in Lorcana. And I'm getting a little emotional. I had to sell the card. and it's just one of those, right? You got to pay the bills. I get attached to this, but like for me, this card right here has a sentimental value and just a memory of how hard I tried on my DLC. The only DLC where I actually like tried my best to get in, because like Khalil didn't count for me. Again, I was just there because of it was the first DLC, but like this is the one that this is the one where I worked so hard. I was one win away. But you know, this me like selling this allows me to provide for my family, since it's going to be a tough 2 months financially, but it's going to be a lot of fun as well this next 2 months, and family comes first. And the day that I wanted to happen, because we could, with that amount of money, we can make Christmas better, and we can make the christening party next week better, has happened this morning. We woke up and someone bought the card. But yeah, I'm gonna have to say goodbye to this card. We're gonna put it in I'm gonna stand up really quick. All right, everyone. Woo! It's a fun day today. We need to have a great time. What tool did I show? It's right here in the front of us. Yo, Arroyo, thank you very much for the primer. Appreciate that a lot. Yeah, family always comes first. Yeah, Tierborn.inc. It's the Ultra Mega Tonic. Give me 1 second again. I'm sorry. All right, let's continue the party. Sorry about that. Providing for your family is one of the most ultra megatonic things you can do as a human being. Thank you, Kramer. Thank you. Thanks, Tarzan. Let's yo, Kramer, thank you very much for the tier 1 sub. Appreciate that so much. Appreciate that so much. But let's go focus on this, because the more we talk about this, it's gonna be an emotional stream. All right, and I don't want it to be like that. I want my stream to always be happy 99% of the time. So that 1% has passed. I want to share that moment with you guys, because that was just a very important moment for me. Like, yeah, I'm gonna stop talking about this. But yeah, gotta run. But so glad to see this site go live. Yeah, he's ultra megatonic. Hope you have a good stream, Master. Thank you, Miss Playmat. Thank you. Yo, Decandia, what's going on? Have you seen this new tool that we're revealing today? It's made by Casual Ducko. It's so good. It's so good. All right, so what do we think about Captain Amelia? A to D. I think this is a B. This is definitely a playable card. I can see this on very fast decks. I just finished giving my cats a bath. That sounds like a lot of fun. Hi, Mrs. Meister. What you're talking about? You earlier? Oh, we were talking about the Let It Go card. Yeah, we were talking about the Let It Go card. I had to let it go. She's mean to the pirates. I know she's mean to the pirates, but I think that this is a very playable card. The second ability is really, really cool. Why clean cats? They can clean themselves, right? All right, here we go. I'm gonna put this on B. I think this belongs to B. All right, next one, Jafar, power hungry Vizier. During your turn, whenever a card is put into your inkwell, deal 1 damage to a chosen character. I honestly think that this card, they good kitties. Oh, cute little kitties. I think that this card is not very ultra megatonic. I can see this on blue steel being a 1 of, maybe 2 ofs at the most, but it's already like pretty crowded on those colors and a lot of uninkables already. So for me, a card like this is, I'm not sure it's that cash money right now, but I definitely can see a little bit of potential. So for now, I think I'm gonna put this on C. I'm not gonna put it on as like one of the worst, but I think this can be in C. I'm gonna put that on C. Oh, is that 100%? We're done already. Okay, so let's see what we end up with. Let's see what we end up with. Oh, the other Tadashi is okay. So this is a 6 cost Tadashi. The other Tadashi is actually rare. Yeah, because these are the 3 super rares. There's only 3 super rares per colors. There are just so many other good 5 drops. I totally agree. I'm quite happy with what this looked like. Killer tool. I know. I'm so glad to share this moment with you guys. This is the very first time this website went on public. And again, if you haven't checked this out yet, here's the link, everyone. Make your own Shmiki McDoodles and share it here. Go to the Lorcana chat for the Lore Meisters Discord. Go here, share your. I'm gonna make a new channel. Text. Community tier list. Community tier list. Yeah, this tool is so neat, DeCandio. I definitely want to see your tier list, and this just makes our life easy. So we go to what do you call this? We go to the base page, right? And you can choose however what you need. Like for example, if you wanna do the legendaries for every single set, which is what we're gonna do, it's over here right away. Just click legendary, click all the sets, and then click tier list. And all the cards are right in front of you, just like that, in the blink of an eye. I don't have to upload anything, and the card is in front of me so I can talk about it. I don't have to pull up another image. It's so cool. And I can use my keyboard 1 to 5 to click this, or I can use my mouse. Easy way for me to get the card art. I mean, to be fair, you can do that as well with Dreamborn. But yeah, this is just, we don't need to upload anything. It's just amazing. You can click the list button to see all of them in list form. What do you mean? All button? Oh, okay. Oh, that's actually really cool. That is actually super cool. I haven't explored that part. All the rated and unrated ones. Actually, that's, oh, yes. Yes. Would be cool as well if there's a filter button over here where I can filter every single amber. I can filter every single sapphire, so it can be clean. Those will be banned. What do you mean, Thulky? What are you talking about, banned? Only thing that's getting banned is Diablo. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. I'm working on sorting for the list view. That would be cool. Thanks again, Ducko. This is an ultra megatonic tool, and I'm super happy that we have this. Now, how do I go back to the other tiers? I just have to click again, right? Yeah, there you go. Ducko is amazing, I know. He's a very talented man with a talented plan. If you guys didn't know, you see this in the background on my videos? He also sent me this for free. I don't know if you guys remember this, but this is the Ultra Megatonic deck box right here. He sent me this deck box. He created the design for this, and he gave it to the public for free. He didn't sell it. I told him to sell it, but he's an Ultra Megatonic man with an Ultra Megatonic plan. But yeah, it's so cool of him. So there's 2 dices over here for die roll, right? This is where you put your this is where we put your deck. The magnet is amazing as well. And then he made me another level over here. This is a notepad right here, and there's a pen that comes with it for my scores or just taking notes, which you shouldn't do because you're not allowed to take notes in Disney Lorcana, for scores. And then the very bottom part, I want to be careful. I have all these counters, and there are metallic counters as well. Like, look how cool those counters are. And they're all here in the bottom. If you go to an LGS, all you have to do is bring this box. You just bring this box. Instead of bringing a toolbox, you have the dices, you have the counters, you can put your deck, you can have a score thingy. And on top of that, it didn't stop there. He also gave me this lore counter, magnetic lore counters. It doesn't fall. Boom. You can start with 1. Oh, I gained 2 lore. I gained 2 more lore. I gained 3 lore. I gained 4 lore. I can't count. 4 is 11, yeah. That from 7, yeah. It's so cool. It's so cool. The designs are free. You can print it yourself and make it yourself and color it yourself with however you want it to look. Yeah. Ducko's an Ultra Megatonic man and an Ultra Megatonic plan. Can Gantu have his own tier? Are we talking about the old Gantu? Because I'm pretty sure he's somewhere on the H or the K tier. Probably lower than that. He's on the Y tier. The legendary gone too. Yeah. All right, here we go. Rapunzel. I think this is a no-brainer. This is an Ultra Megatonic S tier. Bam. Stitch. This one can be a little hard. I do have a lot of love for this card, but this really is more of a B tier for me because it's a really good card. It's huge, right? It's huge, but it's very specific decks that run this, and it can be put in like a lot of different decks if you really want to. But there are just other better cards. It's in Mufasa deck. This can still fit old school mid-range control steel song with the lanterns on it. I can see it being played there still. I'll cry if you put my cards in D tier. I'm just kidding, Matthew. I already know where Elsa is because Elsa is an Ultra Megatonic card. I think this is honestly. I think this is more of a B tier. But A would be too generous for this, in my opinion. I think right now it's on B. Elsa, there you go. There you go, Matthew. Honestly, I would put this on S if you can go 4 of this for every purple deck. This is definitely an A card. And the reason why I'm not going to be biased, I love Matthew. I want to put this on S to make Matthew happy. But I have to be fair as well with this. S tier for Matthew. Believe me, inside me, I want to do it because the art is Ultra Megatonic as well. But we're talking about gameplay here, chat. We're talking about gameplay. Even the decks that runs Elsa, usually it's a 3 of at the most. Mostly 2 ofs, but 3 ofs at the most because of how expensive Elsa is, and it's an 8 cost uninkable. If you don't get the if you don't get the rush for the 5 cost Elsa, it's not very cash money, right? Blurple decks can run this. My Mufasa mid-range deck runs this. There's some purple steel lists that can run this. My friend who top 32'd in what do you call this, in Birmingham, he ran this on his green purple. So it's Ultra Megatonic playable and it's really good, but it's not like a staple for every purple card. Like most of the time for Amber, Rapunzel, where we put on S, is just a staple, right? This is not a staple, but it's a great card, and therefore we're gonna put it on A. All right, Ursula though, remember when we used to run a bunch of these Ursulas? When we run 2 or 3 ofs, sometimes 4 ofs on set 1. I remember those days, but those days are gone. Now it's just too slow, too small because of it can be brawled, it can be Sisu'd, it can be Medusa'd, right? This is just too slow. This used to be an A card, in my opinion, but now, sadly, it fell all the way to D. This is just D. This is just D now. I mean, the draw is still nice. The one lore they lose is it's still pretty nice, but it's just too slow. If red didn't exist, I think this will get bumped up to a B, maybe an A. But because red exists, this is just a hard D. Next one is Beast. I used to love this card as well. I would splash like 1 or 2 of this on my green decks back then. But the thing is, it's just too small. It's an inkable, right? And it's nice that you can exert all opposing damage characters, but you have to butter them up, which means your 1 to 4 needs to have some sort of ping to do this. And again, it's quite small. This is definitely for now a D, because there are just better 5-cost cards that can rush. Sure, they can exert, like Elsa is just much better than this, right? It's a 2/5 and it's evasive, and what do you call this? And it can exert and rush at the same time with no conditions. So I'm gonna put this on D for now. It has potential, but not right now. Can you maybe hide that carrot? It's kind of annoying. Oh, this? Yeah, I'll put it here. I think it's because of my browser. I don't know why it does that. I actually don't understand why I have that. I don't know how to change that setting. We'll change it some other time. See how many bad legendaries we have now. Waiting for Gantu. John Silver, on the other hand, this is still a can be a playable card, a one of maybe on some decks. Other than that though, it's pretty bad in my opinion, but it's definitely not D tier bad, and I will put this on C. Maleficent. Maleficent used to be an S tier card, and it has a potential of becoming S tier still, but even Red now is cutting Maleficent in half, right? They're no longer running 4 of. Sometimes it's a 3 of, sometimes it's a 2 of. And only one deck really runs this Maleficent now. But even though one deck runs it, its value is still ultra megatonic. It's still a great card. Therefore, I will be putting this on A. Mickey Mouse! Mickey Mouse, the ultra megatonic Mickey. This one, honestly, the only people that would play this are people who owns Golden Mickey. So when they ink this card, they can put their Golden Mickey on the ink instead. Other than that, no one in their right. No, it's not the worst card. It's not the worst card. This is definitely not a D card, but this is definitely a C card for me. There's not much to talk about it, honestly. All right, this spell though is pretty good. But the thing is, this used to be an A for me. I don't know if it's still on A. It's definitely still really good. But it feels like more of a B card to me now. What do you guys think? Would you agree on that it's no longer an A? It's more of a B now? It used to be an A for sure. Yep, I totally agree. B. I think if Belle can ink Uninkables, I think this is an easy A. It's really her preventing inking Uninkables and being a body that's so easy to take out that's preventing him from being an A. I think this is a B for now. Hades! Hades is a pretty good card. But the thing is, there's kind of a backfire that can happen with this. And Hades, when Hades is even included, it's a 1 of or a 2 of at the most. I think this card is a B. The art is S tier. The art is definitely S tier, Matthew. But this right here is more of a B tier card instead of a S. S for art, definitely B for playability. Try pressing. If this resets, I'm gonna cry, Casual Ducko. Well, we're only 13%. So yeah, F7. Oh, it got rid of it. Let's go. Let's go. I should just trust what you say. I mean, you created an ultra megatonic website. I should just be trusting that. I don't know anything about computers other than clicking live button. With deity tags yet? Not yet. In the future, that might be an ultra megatonic card for deity. Gone to tier Z. This- I don't think there's a tier that you've created here where Gantu belongs. Gantu belongs at its own special place, and that special place is not a good thing. This is definitely easy D tier. This is just a D tier card. We can move on. We don't need to keep talking about. This is another D tier card. During your turn, whenever this character banishes another character in a challenge, you gain 2 lore. This is just a really bad Robin Hood. There's no shift for it. It's super slow. The DTs are not good yet. Maybe in the future they will be, right? But it's basically doing what Robin does, but worse. I mean, the 5/5 body is ultra magatonic, but it's just so slow. This goes to D. Mufasa though. Mufasa, this is definitely an S tier for me. Now, Mufasa is a build around card, right? Mufasa is a build around card. But that's totally fine. Because on those decks, he's just a staple and he's just ultra magatonic. For me, Mufasa is S tier. Even though he's a build around. Now, you can argue that, well, that him being a build-around card, Earl, makes him an A tier. I somewhat agree to that. I'm not fully shutting down that statement. But Mufasa Dax, it's just S for that. She wasn't a villain. She was misunderstood. She was a villain at one point before she got healed. All right, so I'm gonna put this on S. Snow White. Snow White is really good in Snow White decks for themed games in terms of meta. Snow White is just pretty slow. Now, I can see this card being good if we get a really good shift target for Snow White. And that shift target needs to be a really good card, like that can do something, right? But other than that, the card is too slow. Maybe if we added whenever this character is played and quests, maybe this can be really good. But for now, I would put this on D tier. D tier for sure. Fairy Godmother. Fairy Godmother. I mean, Fairy Godmother, compared to a lot of these legendaries, Fairy Godmother has took an ultra magatonic win on a DLC. Right? So I don't think that this is a D card, nor do I think this is an amazing card. I think Fairy Godmother is more of a C tier card. It has potential still. It's not something that this becomes meta. This is very easy to counter. But this type of cards can have a surprise appearance and make something good. So I'm gonna put this on C. Madam Mim though. Madam Mim. Now I see this card having a lot of potential as well. But the problem with this card is you never run 4-ofs of it. It's always like a 1-of. It's always like a 1-of surprise if you ever run it. But it's not bad. I think this is more of a C. This card though. We've seen a lot of decks on top cuts that's been running this lately. You can run a 1-of, 2-of, sometimes 3-of, or even 4-of on some decks. I'm torn between C and B for this card. What do you guys think? There's no button on B and C. But because of how well it's been performing in some top cut decks, I think this is a B. You give it a B, Decandia? Yeah, I think this is a B. Yeah. Like what I said, it's been performing really well on some top cuts. And it has a lot of potential, honestly. It has the most dangerous word you can put on a card in card games on it. Exactly. Because when this card readies, it can do whatever it wants. It can challenge, it can quest, it can do so many things. Yep, whenever. Yeah. It's not conditional. This can ready during your turn as well, which is amazing. Okay, I'm putting it on B. Oh man, I remember when this card was released, I was so high on this card, I thought it was going to be an S tier. But it's just so hard to pull off. There's so many workarounds around it. I think I really don't want to put this on D, but it just feels like a D card, honestly. I want to put it on C because it still has potential. But you kind of have to build around this. It needs a good shift target. I love the art for this. This is honestly one of my favorite cards for Disney Lorcana. This was my chase card on set 2. I don't think this is a B. This is definitely either a C or a D, but I can be biased about this. And again, the card has potential. I'm putting it on C. I'm going to put it on C for now. Playing that on 3 can definitely be really good. But the thing is, we don't have a 1-cost spell. Yeah. Donald Duck. Oh, I can't wait for these type of cards, man. Like, I really want self-ping to happen. I want self-ping. We've seen this in many card games before. And self-ping is one of, what do you call this? It's one of my favorite decks to play. And but for now it's super bad, and I'm not gonna be biased about this because I want potential on this card. It's just a really bad card at the moment. I'm putting that on D. Scar. I think this is a solid B. This can be a 1 of or a 2 ofs on very specific decks, but it's definitely not a joke. This card is not a joke. So I'm gonna put this on B. I think this is an easy B. Putting it on B. Alice. Every set, I'm trying to make this Alice work. This set, I think it's a little better than it was before. I mean, we've seen support Fawcett did well in a tournament before. But the thing is, it's really not there yet. It's not there. I'm going to put this on C. It's not a bad card. It's just not there yet. So I'm putting this on C. Now, next one is Sisu. Car in a whole new Earl. There's just other better ways to deal with a whiteboard Noel, in my opinion, for a whole new Earl. It's just that there's so many uninkables in that deck. Sisu. Whenever this character quest, if this was like whenever this character was played, it would be nice. But the thing is, it's like Genie is way better. And it's evasive as well. I guess you can't compare them because this is also filtering your deck, but this is just too slow. If red is existing, these type of cards are gonna have a hard time because like 4 is actually pretty expensive for something that doesn't do right away when you play it, and it's just so easy to deal with. Yeah, if it was on play and quest, it probably would have to be 1 lore. Yeah, I honestly would take it with 1 lore instead. Like if it's 1 lore and 2 4 body, but I can do it on play, I might I would most likely play this card. But the thing is just it's too slow. It's too slow. The wording for it seems nice, but then when you play it, you just realize that it's just too slow. Yeah, but you have to answer. Yep. Maybe too good if you do it like that. That's true. I'm putting this on D. This is an easy S. We can all agree. This is an easy S. Do we even have to discuss this? I don't think we do, right? This is an easy S. This is a staple in most decks, and even if it's not stable, it's getting run in most decks still. Even just like a 3 of. I know some decks have cut this into 3, but this is an easy S right here. So let's move on to the next one. Namari, this is one of my favorite unique abilities in this game, but the card is so tiny. It's uninkable. I don't understand why it's uninkable. I'm hoping that in the future this card would be amazing. But right now it's just, I love that this character can challenge ready characters. I love that keyword. I just love that keyword, but it's not very cash money. This is going straight to D. Uninkable and too small. All right. Kita. 3/5. I think this is an easy A. For me, Kita is an A. There are aggro decks or even fast mid-range decks that can run this, and at the same time, it's being ran on Emerald Amber as well. I wouldn't put this on S, but this is definitely an A. This is definitely an A. I've seen Frank Carson's list still running Kita, and I agree with him. Kita just has that potential. Obviously, you don't play it against Ruby, right? Because it's super dangerous. But against other decks, you have this potential of just like, okay, I have the driver's seat. I'm gonna drive Kita. I'm gonna exert everything, and I'm just gonna quest. I'm putting this on A. Perdita. Oh, I love this card. But I think this is more of a B card than an A card. It's a really good card, but I think it belongs to B more. Do you think it's viable to use Kita on Red Fasa? I don't think it is. Red Fasa, you can add some speed to that, but the thing is, there's really no room for it because you want those damage sometimes, and you have to heal because you have to play for Rapunzel. That's your main draw engine is Rapunzel. Anyways, Perdita, I think Perdita is a solid B for me. Errol, hope you're having a great day. Have you thought of and tried Emerald Steel ward deck? Just curious. I think Blue Emerald would be better with ward, like a ward deck with that. I think that would be better that way. Okay, next one, Jafar. Jafar. This is a solid B, I think. It's like B and C for me, but definitely belongs in B. This is, I understand you don't always have to fully build around it, but you definitely still have to build a big part of your deck for it. People still love this card as well. I'm gonna put it on B. Coffee and card games with a 2 months primer. Let's go, baby. Thank you very much. Thank you. Appreciate that a lot. Arigatou gozaimasu. Okay. Next one. Maleficent. When I saw this card, I got excited. First of all, the art is really cool. But it's just not there yet. Like this deck, in my opinion, in the future, can be somewhat good. If it had shift, it would be better. But the thing is, you don't play this. What do you call this? You don't really play this as a 4 of, or you just don't ever play it right now. It's too small. It's 2/3 and can quest for 2, and it's so expensive. I understand it's inkable, but the thing is, it's asking for too much setup, in my opinion. Now, I've seen some shenanigans with this before, with Bell. We have a new card as well that can do this, right? When you move when you move the stuff, the damage, it can synergize with that. But it's not very cash money. I'm gonna put this on. I'm a little torn between D and C, if I'm being honest with you, because it has some potential. Some potential. If you're drawing a lot with your deck, it has some potential, definitely. But it's asking for a setup, you know? So I think this will definitely be on D. Milo. It's just green has so many good tools already that like this is it looks good, but it really isn't. There's a lot of weakness to it. I think this is still on D. I think we're being too generous if we put this on C. Click the backup button to restore it for later. Okay, I actually didn't know that's what the button does. When I don't know what the button does, I'm sometimes scared to click it. Okay, I'm putting this on D. Ursula! This used to be an S for me. But I think this card is... I mean, it's... There are 2 decks that's running 4 ofs of this still, right? And there are 2 really good decks. With the all new Owl Island. Minimum A. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Minimum A. Yeah. There might be more songs in the future, just saying. Yeah. And it's also you also want one of your cards to be an S, Matthew. I'm just kidding. I wanted to get this signed by Matthew, but I didn't want to. I already brought so many cards when I met him that I didn't want to bring my Ursula playset to get signed as well. I'm sure he won't mind, but I'm like, okay, this is the first time I'm meeting him in person. I'm gonna take advantage of it, but not fully take advantage of it. So I only brought my Elsa, the alt art from Ursula's quest thingy, Lumineur's quest, with Yensid, right? With Yensid. I'm almost 100% sure it's Yensid. And then I brought my 2 foil queens for it. But yeah, I think this has a lot of I think this is still an S. The more I think about it, I think this is still an S. I'll reduce the sink cost. The Owl Island? No, that's actually not how it works, Kramer. I'm pretty sure, I'm 100% sure, because of the card says specifically that you need a singer 5 or higher if you're trying to sing a 5 cost like song. Like for I can't English this very well. Let me show you instead. It's really hard to English this for me for some reason. So look at a song, right? Let's look at an expensive song. Let's look at Let It Go. It says here a character would cost 5 or more. Owl Island doesn't reduce the singing cost. It reduces the action cost. But this is but it says it's 5 over here. So it needs to be either a singer 5 and up or a 5 cost character. Reducing the cost of Let It Go doesn't allow you to sing it with characters that are not singer plus 5 or lower. That's not how it works, Kramer. Songs is like it's like this. It's like a. I hate it when I run out of English. It's like this. Now I'm saying it's like this, it's like that, and then point and read. Yeah, it's like this, right? So if you, yeah, with let it go reduced to 4, you still need a 5 cost character. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. Just like this, if you reduce the cost of a certain character, like Chernabogs, right? That's a great example. You still can't just in time Chernabogs. You have you need the. I'm gonna drink some water. I'm running out of English. Maybe this maybe I'll gain some more English. You need exactly a 5 cost character or lower in order to be able to do this. The same thing works with songs. Okay. I think everyone understood me with what I said. So I'm moving forward. I'm putting this on S. Hey, Matthew getting the first S card. To be fair, your other cards place very well. This next one, Hydra. I'm not going to put this on D. I know it's not being ran everywhere, but this card has potential. This card has potential for playability. This card is still what do you call this? It's a very specific tech, but it still works when you tech it, and it can be super surprising. And if they're not prepared for it, they're gonna get slice and dice. Need more self-ping. Or you can tech one of it, drop it, attack with it the next turn, and remove 2 cards from it. That uninkable 6 cost Ruby range. A switch is bloated with amazing cards. Exactly. But I've seen this tech in some decks before, and they win because no one expected it. I'm gonna put this on C. It's not completely unplayable. It's just not very cash money. Jim Hawkins. Now this is gonna be a hard one to place, because this is definitely not an S. It feels very A, but can also fall into B. But with all these locations right now, it's really hard to put where this card is. And I think it's in between A and B. As long as the 5 cost after reduction. Lorcana answered it in FAQ. No, if you reduce the cost, you can't. You can't do that, Santos family. I've asked this from Googly Glimmers before. Unless they change some ruling, you cannot just in time a Chernabogs that is reduced the cost. Generally always improve over time. Exactly. It's my favorite foil as well. I actually pulled a foil of it like 3 weeks ago. I bought one of the gift set for set 3. Above 5 base costs in any situation. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. All right. I'm gonna put this on A. I think we are now in a place where this is an A. I'm putting it on A. Ramatala. This is not a D. I've seen this played before. I've got my ass kicked by this card before. This is definitely a C. We all agree this is a C. If Amethyst gets another 4-drop location, it's an S. And like what we said, it's gonna keep getting better. This is definitely a C for me. Hey, Mr. Meister checks me price for foil and Italian. Why? Why Coctua? Can you send me a link? Is there something interesting going on with the price? Okay, this is gonna be 4. Yeah, C tier. Dime. I'm putting this on A. A lot of you might say that this is an S tier, but this is not an S tier card. This is definitely an A tier card. You never run 4 ofs of this, first of all. It's not a staple on every single blue deck, because Blurple does not run this. It's run in 2 decks. But this is definitely an A. Card market. Refresh. Why is it not letting me 150? Wait. Why? But why? People might be like taking advantage of it. I don't know why. There's no logical reason why this would be 50 euros. That's a scam. Scalpers, buries us. They probably bought every single foil SME out there. And then they're like, we're gonna bump the price to 50. But unfortunately, no one is gonna buy those 10 million foil SMEs that you have for 50 pounds or 50 euros. Italy lost their marbles. I'm so glad I'm not going there in 2 weeks. I'm just kidding. I got invited to guest on the Lorcana Italia, but again, on during 23rd, I have to be here because it's my daughter's christening. Someone really loves me. That is so sus, you know? That is just so sus that someone would do that. This is an A, and we're moving forward from it, yeah? Everyone agrees, right? This is an A. This is a super solid card. This is a really, really good card, but this is not a S tier card. It's an A tier card. Mickey Mouse. Oh, are we entering the era of Alice into Mickey? Ad, can't hear what you're saying, something. At Coctua. Prime sub. Do you play non-English cards? I don't have any except for French cards, but I didn't get any like good French cards except for what do you call this? Sphere d'Endurance. Is that what it is? Sphere d'Endurance. Did I say that right? The 40 sphere. I think it was called Sphere d'Endurance. So I want the Super Dingo cards. I want the Dingo cards on French, and I also want Freude im Schattenreich. Friends on the other side. And I'm going to a country where they're running German cards, so I'm definitely gonna ask if I can get a playset of that. It's I don't know, it's just so fun to say. I'm gonna sing Freude im Schattenreich. Mention of Chernobog. I heard that you just can't use just in time on a reduced cost. You can just in time to play a shift cost of 5. You cannot do that. You can't do that, Santos. I'm telling you, trust. You just have to trust. It's one of those moments that you just have to trust. Unless the card says 5 costs on the upper left part of it, you cannot. Unless they change some ruling, you cannot. Anyways, moving on. It needs to be the initial cost. Is that what it's called? The initial cost? The initial cost needs to be 5 or lower. He'll find out the hard way. Okay. All right. Mickey is definitely a C tier for me. This is not a D tier. There is potential for this card now. We've seen Alice. 3 cost Alice. Play Mickey. Add the ward into Mickey. Let Mickey cook. Bring in that big ass Goofy into play. D, I do not believe. No, that's potential now. We can add ward to it. There is a curve for it now. One of Mickey. Don't make me cook. Don't make me cook for this. I'm telling you, this card has potential now. I'm putting this on C. It used to be D. But with but with Alice, this is definitely a C now. Easy C. Having a copium. No, I'm not on copium. I'm not on copium. I'm not on copium. This is C now. This is C. Alice into this into a Goofy. Then play another Alice on top of it. Turn 5. You can quest with Alice, ward Mickey. Next turn, cheat something. Exactly what I'm trying to say. That's so easy to do now. I mean, turn 5, big ass Goofy. What are you gonna do? Tell me what you're gonna do. Nothing. You can't do anything. It's early checkmate. If you don't have ramp to be prepared, it's checkmate. Alice can create some spicy combos. Exactly. I dare you to cook. It's not a cooking day today. It's a tier list day. So I'm gonna give this a C and move forward. Mickey stinks. You stink, John. You stink. But you have to have like the 3 perfect cards in your hand. Well, I mean, it's blue steel, so you can run like it's not gonna be the traditional blue steel, but you can run like big cost cards. I mean, paying 2 for Tinkerbell, that's pretty cash money. I still have 3 more extra mana left to play another 3 cost card. Playing Cinderella with it, right? Playing just a big giant card. I mean, think about it. Arthur on turn 5. Buff that. You can buff anything. Buff that Alice. That Alice becomes a menace with Arthur. This is easy A tier, S tier. S tier. I'm moving forward. S tier. Cinderella. This is an S tier now. I'm gonna tell you why. I got you. It's not an S tier. It's a pretty bad card. Yo, Matthew, thank you very much for the 2 months Prime. Let's go, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, guys. Another hype train incoming. We have 20 seconds to trigger this. If any of you guys want to trigger it, feel free to. We got 17 seconds. Any other primers in chat? Coctua, thank you very much for the 3 months primer as well. I appreciate that so much. Thank you, guys. Thank you. 5 seconds. Any takers? 4, 3, 2, 1. No one took it. I was trying to bait you to do it. Anyways, next one. Cinderella. Until we get like an ultra megatonic song that is 9 costs that is worth it, because you don't really want to like, I'm gonna set this up just so I can sing Be Prepared, right? In the future though, I think that this card has a lot of potential, but for now it's not very cash money. It's also such a small body that it can easily just get taken by anything. This is Sisu's dinner. As mean as it sounds, Sisu will eat Cinderella for dinner. And right now this is D tier. Yeah. If she. Cinderella's a she, Kramer. You have different dreams with Cinderella? I'm just kidding. All right, Mickey Mouse. Oh, this is not just very cash money right now. When you play this card, if you used to ship him, first of all, you need to shift target. It's a 7 cost uninkable card. Yeah, and you need to pay 5. It's cool that it's a 3/6 bodyguard support, right? And you draw for every bodyguard, but you have to like literally build a whole bodyguard deck for it, which kind of means that the whole bodyguard it becomes a little nonsense now, right? Like it doesn't make sense. Like bodyguards bodyguarding each other, like. Shield wall. You know, it doesn't make sense to create a shield wall deck yet. At least for me, this is basically a D tier card. It's not time for shield wall yet. Not time for shield wall. Yeah, Ursula. I think this card is in between A and B. I want to put A on this because I actually play this card. I love this card. It could be an A, but it's getting pulled by B because unless you're running green with this, it's not really cash money. I can see Blurple somewhat running this, but they don't really have a good Ursula target. Like that's the amazing part of this card is that you can just like boom, Drop it with the shift target. Exert it. Quest for 3. 4/7 body sticks on the board. Right? No one can sing. No one can sing. Save me a bunch in Birmingham. So many Steel Song decks. Yup. It's just so good against Steel Song. It's really good against Green Steel as well. Anything that has Steel, basically, because they have so many songs. Or any deck that has a lot of songs. It's just amazing. But I don't think it's an A. Because it's very specific decks that run this. So I'm going to put this on B and I'm not going to be biased about this card. Yensid! Oh, another Ultra Megatonic art. But I don't know, though, if it's an Ultra Megatonic card. This is definitely just for Broom decks. And Broom decks are just not there yet. Whenever brooms get run, it's more of like, I'm going to splash brooms into this deck. Right? I'm going to splash brooms into this deck. And even then, it's not Ultra Megatonic. How did we get no brooms to set? I know, right? Pirate broom would have been cool. I mean, the pirates will be Ultra Megatonic lazy. They don't have to clean the deck anymore. Yensid will be S tier someday. I agree. This will be a 4 of once there are 10 million different brooms. But unfortunately, this card is an amazing card, but the cards that you build with him is not amazing yet. And therefore, I'm going to put it on C. Because it's not a bad card. It's not a bad card. It's just, its moment is not there yet. I'm going to put this on C. Yup! I know this is an S tier card. And I'm just going to press 1 and move on. We don't have to discuss this. I'm just going to press 1 and then move on, okay? I did press 1 and move on. We don't have to trigger ourselves today. We can have a band day. Dang it, Kramer! I was gonna say we can have a fun day, but because you typed that, I read that right away. It's not a band day today. It's a fun day today. Fun day. Okay. Hades. What do you think with this card? I think this card is asking too much. It's just asking too much. This card is just asking too much. It's super slow. It's a 4 cost, 3/3. You drop it, and then you need to set up for it, and then you need to have the bigger version in your hand. It's just asking too much. This is a bad card, in my opinion. I'm putting it on D. Mulan. I want to put Mulan in between B and C, but we have to choose between B and C. And every time this card gets run, it's like a 1 of. 2 ofs at the very most. I think someday Mulan is going to be Ultra Megatonic. But for now, this is definitely a C tier. This is definitely a C tier. It has potential of climbing to B, maybe A someday. But definitely not seeing this as an S tier. I had high hopes for this card when it got released, but this is definitely a C. Very specific deck that you can run that. All right, Sisu, on the other hand, I think this is a solid A. Sisu is like Elsa for me. It's a great card, but you don't run 4 ofs, and it's not a staple on every red card or red deck. And even if you run it, it's on Ruby Amethyst, it's a 1 or 2 ofs, right? Even red blue started not running 4 ofs of this. Some of them started running 3 ofs of this. Okay. All right. This is an A tier for me. This is an A tier for me. I'm putting this on A. The Queen. We've seen this card win some events before or top some events, but I honestly am not sold that this can be at least an A. This is like in between B and C for me still. This is definitely a B or C for me. And I think I'm going to put this on C for now. Because very, very specific deck can run this. But the potential is there already, right? Like what I said, it's in between B and C. I'm not gonna put it first. I want to hear chat. I want to hear chat about this. Where would you put this, chat? B or C? We've seen this card top events. It's kind of like Relentless Beast, right? We put Relentless Beast on B, but it's not getting run on every deck. But it has so much potential on it. I like that reasoning, Coffee. Makes a lot of sense. We can't do that, Perudo, because Perodu, because it just complicates things. I think I'm gonna put this on C. I'm gonna put this on C. I think that's a mistake. I don't think Relentless going on B is not a mistake. I think it belongs on B for sure. Triton, I don't think we need to talk about this, right? It's too expensive. There's no Ultra Megatonic Triton card that we can aim for. It's asking for too much. Blue with location is kind of asking too much. This is a D. Gone too level. Donald though. Are we there yet with Donald? This is definitely not a D card. But I think this is a super solid C. And it doesn't have potential of going to B. Because I can see myself running this now on red steel, right? Setting up pirates on 1, 2, 3, and then putting it inside, rushing afterwards. It's pretty cool. It's pretty good. I'm definitely gonna put this on C. Piglet. I wish this card was inkable. If this was inkable, I'm most likely gonna play it. But the thing is, it's asking so much as well. I'm gonna put this on D. It's never a good thing to ask to not have any cards in your hand. It's just gonna mean that you have to run aggro and burn your hands right away, and you can have this as a finisher. But the fact that it has 3 as a damage is the very off-putting part, because you're going into a turn where they slice you and dice you with the Medusa. So I'm gonna put this on D. Prince Naveen. I think this card is really good. But I've seen decks that doesn't run 4 ofs anymore of this card. I think this went from S to A. This is definitely a really good card. But it's no longer an S tier, in my opinion. I think it belongs in A now. Solid A, yeah. Mirabel Madrigal. By the way, you remember the Hyper Midgrow deck with locations? Not with location, with Pride Lands and Kings that I ran? I think I'm gonna splash one of Mirabel there. But this is definitely a D card. I just wanted to mention that. Genie! While this character is exerted, opposing characters can't ready at the start of their turn. I'm going for C on this one. I don't think this is a bad card. I think that it's just asking a lot, that if you have a Cogsworth with this, it's so cash money. You're playing with the artist tonight? Let's go, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Massive headache in the game at Birmingham DLC. This is definitely a C. Camilo Madrigal. I don't think we have to talk about this too much. Maybe if it was evasive, it can make it to C, but this is just D. Clarabelle. I think Clarabelle is still S. There's still a lot of decks that run 4 ofs of this, even if they cut it to 3. It's one of those cards that's just amazing. It's an amazing card. This is an easy S for me. Now I could be biased about that, but this is an easy S tier for me. A? Why A though? Why A? Is it really a lot of decks? Blue purple and blue green, huh? You run this in blue purple? Blue green runs it. GP runs it. Lemon lime runs it. This is S. This is an easy S tier. This is an easy S. Lemon lime runs it. Blue green runs it. GP runs it. There are variants of green steel where I ran it. Because I don't play this card. I play more of a mid-range emerald steel. What else? Ruby steel is gonna run this. I'm not talking about lemon lime discard. I'm talking about mid-range decks in general. This is a staple in it. When you say lemon lime, you guys just think about Sing Together or discard. But that's not the only lemon lime that's playable. I mean, we've seen Frank Carson got first place in the set champs with this card in it. It's an amazing card. It's an S tier for sure. What it does is amazing. And it's a big body. And there's a lot of great shiftable card for it. It's an S tier. I just wanted to see what you guys would say if you put it on A. This is an amazing card, in my opinion. But I don't think this is going to make it to A. I think this is a solid B. We never run 4-ofs of this. It doesn't have to be format changing to be an S. If this goes S, then you need to look at others that are not always a 4-of. What, Clarabelle is a 4-of, or a 3-of at the very least. Like what I said, Beast is no longer a 4-of. There are decks that's running Beast as a 3-of, but it's still an S. And it's a B for sure. I'm putting her in B. Donald Duck. If this quests for 3, or even maybe 2, I would put this on C. But it's just super bad right now. And you need to shift to get the other ability. This just goes to D, straight to D. Robin Hood, on the other hand, I want to put this on B. It's in the middle of B and C. Because I love playing with this card. But it's an ultra megatonic build around, and even on a build around, it's still a pretty easy card to answer because of Ruby and meta. I'm putting this on C. I'm putting this on C. As much as I love this card, I feel like putting this on B is a mistake. But we'll see a ton of gameplay. It will become a B. Until then, until it's like proven and tested, it won't be a B for me. It's still a C for now. For now. Mufasa! I think this is a B. I still think that this card is a great card. It's just not what I expected it to be. But this is still a solid B, in my opinion. That's what I said. That's not what you said, Perudu. Don't what do you call that? Like the form of manipulation, of the fancy word for manipulation to make them agree with you. What do you call that? It's like a mental health thing that people do. The new generation say. Gaslight. Yeah, Perudu, don't gaslight me. Don't gaslight me. I'm just kidding. Yeah, gaslighting. It doesn't make sense to me why it's called gaslighting. But yeah, I just know what it means. All right, Mufasa, I'm putting it in solid B. I don't think we have to discuss that anymore. Merlin is a C for me. I don't think this card is completely useless, nor do I think it's a really good card. It can be. But the thing is, there's a downside on this Merlin. I know you get to shift and then find the exact card that you want. But this card right here is just a solid C, in my opinion. I'm going for C. Jafar! A lot of people would put this on D, but I would put this on C. I found some success with this card. Like what I said, if you can cheat this in and make the cost cheaper, this card is really good if you can play this early. And I have done it with Gaston on 3. On turn 4, I play Jafar. No one can remove my Gaston. No one can remove my other characters. It's a really bad card against Ruby, but it's inkable. So it has potential. I'm putting this on C. Arthur. I want to put this on B so bad, but yeah, that's the thing though, Boruto, is that you can just ink it. You can just ink it. So for me, I want to put this on B, but I feel like it's on C, but I also feel like it's already on B. Arthur S or Riot. I think I can be a little biased about this. I'm gonna put this on B. I mean, there's still decks that runs one of this. There's still decks that sometimes even run 2 of this, but always 1 of. But does that make it B worthy? Already on B, it means it's almost an S. And the thing I think as well that this card will just get better and better and better. Especially once we get a good Arthur. I'm putting this on B. I'm putting this on B. I'm planning to like finish this meta tier list for legendaries for every single one. But the thing is as well, I really need to use the restroom, so I will be back. Good shift target will change this card, but it's already playable without the shift target. That's what makes it really cool. I'm gonna use the restroom. All right. 2/2 quest for 2 is nice. There's just the thing is like if we run that, there's just other cards that are just better that can be taking that 2 spot. I'm gonna put this on B. Tiana. I think this card is B. I think this card is B. If this was inkable, it would be nice. But the thing is, like, whenever this character of yours is challenged, while this character is exerted, that's the thing that, like, puts me off. I need to exert this before I can trigger it. Now, it's going to be annoying if I get to do that. But as long as Ruby decks exist, this is just weak sauce. That's the thing about this card. It's weak sauce because of no, not booty chicks. We're not gonna sing my anaconda dough. I'm just kidding. Yeah. I really think that an inkable makes this card really bad, but it's still playable. Like what I said, it's a threat on the board. If this goes on the board and it ends up exerting on turn 4, it's going to be very annoying. But the thing is, if you play against red decks and you have this, you have no choice but to eventually play this. She protects herself too, at least. Yeah. And that's why I think it's a B. Simba is an easy S for me. Anyone wants to oppose to that? Then get out of the stream. I'm just kidding. This is an easy S for me. This is an S for me. Does anyone want to say why this can't be an S? If anyone disagrees, then you're not invited to my birthday party. This is an easy S, right? We can all agree this is an S, yeah? No one wants to oppose? We're putting this on S. It's uninkable. Yeah, but it's totally fine. It's shiftable, and there's a lot of shift targets. You need to shift. That's fine. The shift target is amazing. To have the stream still happy. It's S. I doubt it gets ran in 4 ofs. I made multiple decks with 4 ofs of it already. Is it going to go in all amber decks? Not all amber decks, most amber decks. But the fact that those amber decks that you put it in, it's ultra megatonic. Yeah. Does your birthday party have a cake and ice cream? If not, it's an A+ tier. Me being there makes it an S. What are you talking about, right thumb? And also, it has a petting zoo where the pets pet you back. Okay, I'm putting this on S. I think when the dust settles, it will be an A. I totally agree. That's a good point, but for now, it's an S. Yzma, I think this is an S. This is 4 ofs already in some decks, and the other decks can run 2 ofs of this as well. It's a very playable card. I think it's going to be one of the staples, especially as long as this card exists. I think this is an amazing card. I'm putting this on S. Anyone wants to disagree with that? I like having these discussions with you guys. I love having these discussions. Card is kind of nuts, to be honest. It's really, really good. You just like, oh, I want to overextend. Because I can just exert a draw 3. I don't care if you be prepared my deck. Or my board. Oh, you got rid of all my cards. You played all your resources to discard me. Well, I have the Yzma on play already. Let me exert and draw 3 again. Yep, and it trades really well too once you exert. And you have the flexibility of questing with it. And on top of that, it's inkable. I mean, you love telling me I'm wrong. Not necessarily, but most of the time you're just wrong. I think you just have a habit of going against everything that everyone says or agrees upon, Blader. Plus, she's hot. I'm not gonna kink shame you, Trouble Bubbles. We're moving on. We're putting it on S. Genie. I think this is like in between B and C. I'm very biased with this card because the card's fun. Playability is amazing, but the thing is, you kind of yeah, S for the artwork, but you kind of checkmate your own self with this card. And the fact that it's expensive, you're in be prepared range. If you do this and it doesn't survive, you're done. You're in top deck mode. You're putting yourself on top deck mode. Blurple can make run of this, but the problem is, like what I said, this is not very cash money. This is definitely a C at the very least. It's definitely not a D. And this is a C at the very least. I'm going to put it on C. Because you can checkmate your own self with it. Other than that, I think the card is pretty nice and fun. And Blurple, very good. Don't know about very good. In Blurple, it's playable, but not very good, in my opinion. That's why I put it on C. Jasmine, I don't think this is a B. I think this is a C. I think this is a C. You need to shift her, first of all. You need to run good Jasmines. It always forces you to run other Jasmines and take a spot. Sure, you can run Morph, and then you can run a 1-of this, which doesn't really put her on B. That's more of a C card. And it doesn't return all the characters. It just returns the shifted characters. At that point, I might as well just play Milo, right? I'm gonna put this on C. Hercules, we can just put this straight on D. So annoyed she doesn't have the pirate or captain tag now. That would have been cool. And then make another pirate smaller Jasmine. Because it won't be very cash money if you have a non-pirate Jasmine and then you're trying to run her in pirate decks. Okay. Because the thing is that she doesn't do it when you just play her. You need to shift her. This is a D. Putting it straight to D. Maui Shark. Now I had this discussion before with chat that this is an S card, but I don't think this is an S card. I think this is an A. The more we cook, the more we realize that this card is not a 4-of. We realize that this card is not a 4-of. In a lot of decks. There are decks that run this as a 4-of, but not every deck runs this as a 4-of. It's too slow to be a 4-of, exactly. As for you, okay. I mean, the card is an ultra megatonic card, don't get me wrong. But I don't think it's a 4-of. It's too expensive to be a 4-of, but it doesn't do anything right when you play it. Red Green Ursula Song deck with Robin Hood on it? Sure. It's a really good card, like what I said. I just don't see it being a 4-of in many decks. Sometimes it doesn't even make it to 3-ofs. It can be very slow. In a lot of red decks, at turn 6, you want something reactive, not proactive. Red decks tend to be slow, but really, really strong. That deity tag room to grow. You're really waiting for that deity tribal deck, huh, Matthew? I do like tribal decks. I can't wait for the deities and the titans as well. I think this is an A. I understand this can be very controversial, but I'm putting this on A. Just because it doesn't do anything right off the bat. And it's not a 4-ofs on every single red deck. Hades is a straight up go into 5. It's just a really, really bad card. That's just a really bad card. Hercules theme set. I actually lost to a Hercules deck with Megara. Yeah, A and S are both good. Yeah. Putting this on D. Oswald. Now, I put this on S before. But I think after I cooked, it goes to A. I think this card is a solid A. It's a really, really good card. But it's not a 4-ofs. And very specific decks run this. I don't think it's a B either. I think when it's one of those cards, when the dust settle, it can be on a B. But this is a solid A that have a great potential of maintaining A. It's gonna be a 4-ofs on every deck that runs it though. I totally disagree. I think this is like 2-3-ofs on decks that runs it. I don't think they will run 4 of this. Yeah, this is an A. A at the best. Yeah. Yeah. Even in red blue, like this is like 1 or 2-ofs, and I know that feeling as well of like I kind of want to just fully cut it out, and blue steel as well. Blue Seal, it's more playable in Blue Seal because there's more items there because of the 40 sphere. But the problem is, like, even then you're like, do I really want a 4 of this? I don't think so. Because you want to... It's also taking the uninkable spot for Chicha on turn 2. Yeah, I'm putting this on A. Baymax! I think this is a C. I don't think this is a bad card. I just don't think that it's great enough to be a B, A, or S. Because B, A, or S are very playable. Right? The difference is like the card counts and like how many decks you can run it with. This is definitely a C. This is definitely a C. It can be played in non-heal decks. It's good enough for that. So I'm putting this on C. Blue, yellow, blue, red. Right? Like different versions of blue, red. This is gonna be a C. Wreck-It Ralph. I think this card is an A. I think it's a really, really good proactive play. I think this card is a super solid A. It's just, it screams flexibility and speed at the same time, a threat. This is an A card for me. I'm putting this on A. John Silver. This card is a 4-ofs in all my pirate decks, but does that mean that he belongs in A? I think this is not an S. The artwork is really good, but I don't think this is an S. I think this is an A card. Just because it needs to specifically be pirates. And it's not like Mufasa, where Mufasa has every single combination in the game now. There's Mufasa red, Mufasa steel, Mufasa green, Mufasa purple, Mufasa blue. Support Fasa, right? But I don't think this is in the level of Mufasa. It's definitely a great card. But I'm going to put this on A. That was it. That was it. And now I click backup, right? First, I'm going to click share. No. Back up first. Back up first. Oh, no. It downloads already. Back up. I click back up. Nothing happened. Ducko, are you still there? Mr. Ducko. Hello. Ducko. Oh, Ducko. I'm your phoenix. I'm your fire. Your desire. I clicked back up and nothing happened. Oh. It's right there. Please install the app. Oh, okay. So this is for future. This is for future stuff, not for now. It's a JSON file. When you say JSON file, I think of Friday the 13th. I live under the rocks, man. Even though I'm always surrounded by technology, I do not know what a JSON file is. Like what I said, first thing that comes in mind is a killer. Then you can go to import and import that file. Okay, let me try that. Import JSON file. Oh, so that's how it works. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Now let's go ahead and look at this. No. I share already. Share. Okay. So when I do the JSON file, I can go to click this and I can do share. Okay, there you go. Click it. Oh, that looks so neat. That looks so good. There's so many legendaries now. What the heck happened this past year? Oh, that's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. Boss, walk in, talk to me. Oh, it's all good. I figured it out. Chat, help me, because I'm doo-doo head when it comes to technology, Ducko. That actually looks so neat. No, you didn't. You have one card on the D tier. Matthew, you have one card on the D tier. But you also have an S tier card, yeah? Yeah, Ursula, yeah. Ursula was here, Elsa is here, Hades is here. You have one on every tier except for D tier. Oh, that's C. Oh yeah, that's right. That's C, sorry. We need an artwork tier list. Let's see though. We're hitting the 3-hour mark. Okay, I have so much stuff to do, but I think we can do another tier list. It's just that I'm traveling tomorrow and there's so many videos for set 6 that I have to prepare. But speaking of, I wanted to check this out with you guys because I have to review this later anyways. It doesn't spoil anything, but it's definitely a pretty good intro. Well, we will see. This is going to be the first time I'm looking at it. But knowing my editors, they're ultra megatonic. So how can I change the quality? No, I can't. Okay. To review this later anyways. It doesn't spoil anything, but it's definitely a pretty good intro. Well, this is my intro for my ultra megatonic video for box opening. Let's see. Let's check it out. Hey, how's it going, everyone? My name is Earl Meiser, and Disney Lorcana Set 6 Azurite Sea is finally here. Today, we are going to be opening a sealed booster case from Set 6 Azurite Sea. This set is packed with a lot of pirates and inventors, including cards from 2 new Disney classic titles, such as Big Hero 6 and Rescue Rangers. There's a lot of cool new cards, and I personally will be chasing for Simba, Pride Protector, John Silver, Stern Captain, Wreck-It Ralph, Ham Hands, and for my enchanted chase, I will be hoping for a Daisy Duck Pirate Captain. This case opening will be split into 4 videos when we open 1 box each every video. So stay tuned for the other parts, see what we get from the whole sealed case. Before we start the video, don't forget to smash that like, subscribe, and bell button. Don't forget to comment down below your thoughts or just leave an emoji, because it helps. Now, what are we waiting for? Let's get on with it. That is very loud, that last part. We might need to fix that audio. I'm gonna fix that in post. Once I attach the box opening. What do you guys think? Ultra megatonic intro for a box opening? No, leave it loud. It's the yeet of the video. Yeet! That was really good. That was really good. How are the legendaries spread out? Do you get 1 each color per set? What do you mean? It's two colors per set. 2 colors per set, yeah. So two legendaries, 3 super rares. Excellent. Rank the uninkable super rares. We can do that as well. Let's see, because it's a pirate set. I kind of want to rank the pirates. But do you grade the card based on how many you run? No, no, no. That's not how we rate them. Lucky Dime is ultra powerful, but it's only 2 in any deck. Exactly. So that there is a downside of that, and there's only 2 decks that really runs that. I mean, some blue greens does run some of it, right? But those decks are not ultra megatonic decks, anyways. Blurple sometimes will make a version of it with items, but the item version of Blurple is not very cash money, and that is why Dime is on A. It's a really good card, but it's more of like, it's not a staple splash. I mean, it's not a staple 4 of, or even close to 4 of. Yeah. Right. I was watching from an early point in the video. All good. Any draft strategies? Yeah. Build a mid-range deck. Get draws. Get removal. Get evasives. Yeah. By mid-range deck, I mean find cards that have big value. 3 cost 3/4 bodies. 4 cost 4/5, 5/5 bodies if there's any. There's none because it's only Scrooge McDuck, and that is why Scrooge McDuck is king. 5 costs with like 4/6 or 5/6 bodies or 6/5 bodies. Those are ultra megatonic. Gantu can be really fast on that too. I definitely would pick Gantu in a draft. Even though it's not an ultra megatonic mid-range body, it has that finishing aspect that if you don't trade or deal with it right away, you're gonna get slice and dice. And the fact that it has 4 damage, it will be very cash money. Has always been the mid-range curve. Yep, play a mid-range curve. And always think if it's really worth playing your 1 cost. If it's not a super solid body like Moana, skip the 1 cost. Moana is gonna be really good. If you're playing like a 1/2 or a 2/2, sometimes it's better to just ink it, so you get card advantage and just play a card that can gain value on turn 2, like Kaloon. They can take out the 1 cost that your opponent plays. My boy Hercules in the bottom of the poop, not cool. It's a really bad card. I'm very sorry. I don't know what to tell you. It's a really bad card. This is what I was saying yesterday. Lorcana Italia League, or Lore League from Italy, had artifacts yesterday, and they were doing a meta tier list thingy. And I stopped by on the stream, and they got to Hercules and Hades, and I'm just like, I feel like the team that decided set 6 cards, they are not a big fan of the movie Hercules, because they did the Hercules franchise so bad on this set. It's I mean the other Hades is pretty good, the non-legendary, but like both of the legendaries are just so bad, so unplayable. This is a really bad card right here, Hades, and Hercules is just as bad. I would run these 2 on draft. Like this would be really good on draft. Like this Hades would be really good on draft. This Hercules would be pretty good on draft. A 1 of the Hercules, maybe. Yeah. I was about to say, how come we don't have a Cinderella what do you call this, legendary, but I realized Cinderella has a legendary already. What other princesses that we don't have as a legendary at this point? Is there any other princess that we don't have as a legendary? Moana doesn't have a legendary yet, but Moana is not Moana is a princess. Moana doesn't have a legendary yet, right? Or am I not using my brain? Yeah, Moana doesn't have a legendary yet. I think Moana deserves one. Purple barely checking in. What do you mean? They have a lot of really good cards that made it up here. There's 1, 2, and then 2 on B. Red didn't make it to A tier, which kind of makes sense. I mean, there is an argument that Sisu and Maui can be S tier. A legendary for the water set. Exactly. They screwed Moana this set. I agree. I would much rather have a Moana instead of this Hercules and Hades. Mulan. She has the Sonic Warrior one. The Archer Mulan. Yeah, Archer Mulan is here. Ariel? Wait, Ariel doesn't have a legendary? No way. You are right. There's no how does Gantu have a legendary and we don't have an Ariel and Moana legendary? What are we thinking, Ravensburger? Why? let me show you. Why does this Gantu have a legendary? And there's no Moana or Ariel legendary. Why? Someone explain to me, please. Aurora doesn't have a legendary as well. And why does Gantu have a legendary and these characters don't have a legendary? Multiple SRs though. I don't care about the SRs. Those are not legendaries. I care about the legendary. Tika, I can kind of see why. It's a legendary character, right? But like, Gantu, why are you here? Where are the princesses? Lilo doesn't. This should be a Lilo legendary, and this should be a Moana legendary, right? Tika, you should be able to shift Tafiti onto Tika. Missed opportunity. Just for the minions, because each card game needs a very bad card, which has a legendary status. That's very true. But I'm pretty sure that's not the goal. I'm pretty sure that wasn't their goal. I mean, we can cut them off some slack. Did I English that right? Cut them off some slack? Cut them some slack? Or cut them off some slack? Is there an off, or did you just said cut them some slack, or cut them off some slack? How do you say that, chat? With an off or no off? We can cut them some slack. That sounds better. Cut them some slack. Yeah, we can cut them some slack for set 1 cards because the game was fresh. The game was new. There was a lot of room for experimenting and seeing where the game is. Good morning. How do I look at the new tool, or do you just have access? Everyone have access now. I'm gonna tweet about this after the stream as well, so everyone has the link. Here's the link, everyone. You can use this tool right now for free. And I think Ducko as well is planning to have like the coffee thingy, where you can tip him, because he does put a lot of time on this. And also there are new features that are coming, such as deck tier list and other cool features in the future. And definitely tipping would be amazing. But that's up to you guys. I'll leave that up to you. Kind of like Dreamborn, right? Dreamborn has that. And they deserve it. They put so much for the community. No one asked them to do this, right? And they just did it. So everyone could have an Ultra Megatonic tool. All right. Next tier list. Next tier list. It's time for the next tier list. One more tier list before we call it a night. I think it's time to click pirate and do this really quick. We're all thinking about it. The pirates are here, right? But which pirates are good? Which pirates are gonna make it? Am I missing something more interesting than pirates? You don't have to click all sets if it's just one filter. It'll assume all sets. Oh, okay, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah. So we're just gonna do pirate, okay? We're gonna do pirates, unless someone wants to recommend something else. Anyone wants to see something other than pirates? That's my idea right there. Is there anything that you guys would do? Would rather do? We did all the legendaries. We'll do all the super rare some other day. DT. I know Matthew would love that. Rate the puppies. We're just gonna do the pirates. I think there could be a thing for a captain, but combining them both. But I think if we're gonna do pirates, it's just pirates. Let's do pirates. All right, Smee. This pirate, I think I'm gonna put this on C. It's definitely not playable. It's definitely playable. But it doesn't do much. And that's the only reason why it's going to C. John Silver for pirates. I think this is a solid C as well. It's too expensive for pirates. Pirates are fast. I think this me is the John Silver is C. Putting it on C. Yeah, but that's not a pirate deck though, Benedar. This will be more like for your pirate decks. This Captain Hook is just way too expensive for pirates. This is going straight to D. And it's an inkable. This one with pirates deck, it's an inkable, and it's not really what pirates wants, right? But it has some potential. Is this a C or a D for you guys? I think it's in the middle. You watching this stream like behind? I'm gonna take off that feature in my YouTube. When you watch YouTube live stream, you should be on the same page as everyone. This is a D. C. Are you even running fire to cannons? Some decks are running fire to cannons. That's so much uninkable though. It was always mad delayed. Yes, for Diablo, we'll put it on C. I do like that. Captain Hook, this is straight up a S tier on a pirate deck. It's just a really, really good card for pirates. This is S tier. Easy 4-ofs. This Captain Hook, on the other hand, I think this is a C. I can see this running a 1-of or a 2-of at the most. It's getting really cold. I'm gonna put some 1 second. I'll put some. One drop S rank doesn't matter if it's a pirate. Don't think that card is 1 drop S rank. I would probably put that. Oh, do we have cost already? Casual Ducko, do we have cost already for Tierborn? I think that's another thing that we need to add. I don't think we have cost yet, right? Yes, we definitely need cost. We definitely need cost. Just thought of that. Yeah. Thank you for mentioning that, Shukaka. I will add that today. That fast? You're an ultra megatonic fan, man with an ultra megatonic plan. I think this is a C. Starkey. This is an easy D. It's just too slow. Too slow and asking for too much. This is a D. Piglet. This is easy S, right? This is an easy S. Yeah, I think this is an easy S. Don Carnage. This one has potential. I'll put this on C because of its evasive. I will put this on C. This Starkey, it's too expensive for pirates, like what I said. S and sealed and draft. Yeah, I know what you mean, because I picked that so much for draft. This is a D. Billy Bones, this is a D. This is faster than what I thought it would be. Captain Hook. I see potential in this card. During your turn, whenever this banishes another character in a challenge, ready this character. This is like Scar. This is like Scar, a mini Scar. Once you have Jolly Roger set up, you can play this. This is playable, but I don't think it's A or B. I think this is a C still. I don't think it's a bad card. This with New Mickey Pirate, oh. Make a mid-range, not fast mid-range, but like an actual true mid-range deck with this. Yeah. I think this is a C. Kakamora, when you play this character, each opponent loses 1 lore. It's a very big no. I don't understand why this card is uninkable. This is a D for me. Hello, Polabilabo. What's going on? Scroop 2-5. Well, this character has damage. He gets +3 strength. Asking for too much for that cost. This is a D. John Silver. This is an S. There's really just no asking. This is an S. Mr. Smee. Finally got you online in almost a week. What's going on, baby? What's poppin'? All right, Mr. Smee, S. Easy S. John Silver. This John Silver is just not very cash money. Too expensive. Doesn't do anything except for big body and quests. You don't really want proactive plays during that time. You want something that does something. Donald Duck. I will put this on B for pirates. I think this is an easy B for pirates. Nice, Bilibilo. I'm gonna put this on B. I don't think this is an A yet. Definitely very playable. But Scroop. When you play this character, you may pay 3. It's expensive. It's 6 to make it like really good. Other than that, it's a 2/1 evasive that can quest for 2. Too expensive for what it does. This is... Is it playable really, Earl? Maybe a 1 of at the most. I'll put this on C. I want to put it on D. This one, ow. During your turn, whenever a card is put into your inkwell, chosen opposing character gets -1. But the thing is, like, in a lot of these decks, you stop inking at like turn 4 or 5, right? I mean, you can keep inking, I guess, in some of the decks. This is definitely not a bad card, but this is definitely not auto include, or we'll see a lot of play. I think this is more of a C. I'm gonna put this on C. Winnie the Pooh. I think this is a really good card, but I don't think it's in the same level as the other ones that we put on S. I think this is an A card. What do you guys think? Because not every pirates deck is fully pirates. A lot of them have location as well, right? No, I think this is an S for sure. This is an S. I'm putting it on S. Gopher. This is a D. This is a D. Rabbit. This is a D as well. Too small. Not trying to heal up. Roo. Oh, this one I like. I think this is an A. What do you guys think about this card? Nah, I think this one deserves a discussion. With pirates deck, you're protecting not just your pirates, but your locations as well. I think this card will allow your locations to survive another turn. Allows Allows bodies that can take out John Silver as well to make John Silver survive. Yeah, lingering -2 till next turn can be huge. Exactly what I'm saying. I think this is a solid A. I love this card. I'm going to put it on A. Jim Hawkins. I think this is a great card as well. This is definitely a 4 of on a full pirate deck. But it's not like in every pirate deck. I think this card is an A. What do we think about this card? I think this is an A, yeah? I think we can all agree that this is an A. Captain Hook. Now this. I think this is an A as well. I do love this on my green steel deck with pirates locations. But I do feel like it's more of an A than an S. It's not as good as the other ones that we put on S. It's definitely a good card, but not as good as those ones. I think this is an A. I'm putting this on A. Stitch. When you play this, if you use ship to play him, you may put an action card from your discard. I don't even think that this would be played in pirate decks. Pirates are pirate location. We haven't really seen a potential for pirate actions. Also, you need to run the other Stitch. This is more gonna be for an alien deck more than a pirate deck. If alien becomes good. This is definitely a D. Easy D for me. Donald Duck, on the other hand, I think this card is not the most ultra megatonic card, but I do think that this is B worthy. What do we think? I think this is B. If no one wants to say it, I'm gonna put it on B. Daisy Duck. This is an easy S right here. Easy S. Draw engine for pirates that you don't have to run other cards that are not pirates. Definitely an S. Mickey Mouse. I think this is more of a B in my opinion. I can see why people would put this on A, but this is more of a B. I don't think I'm gonna run 4 ofs of this ever. It feels a bit too slow, and I'm not running any cards that have Mickey for shift. That is a pirate. There are cards for locations. This one I see a lot of potential. I don't think it's a C. Nor do I think it's an A. I think this is a solid B. This is Zeus for pirates. I'm gonna put it on B. Kakamora. I think this card is an A. I love this Kakamora. Making your pirates evasive until the next start of your next turn can be really, really good. There's a lot of cards that they can protect, and also this is an answer to Diablo. You can run pirates without running anything else, like actions or anything that can counter Diablo. This can just counter Diablo. I'm gonna put this on A. Put this on A. This one I don't think it's because in Ruby you kind of have to always include this on turn 2, right? with pirates. I think this is an A for pirates. Specifically for pirates deck. A 2/2 that can quest for 2. Nah, it's an S, Earl. Pirate locations with this? I'm going to put this on S. John Silver. This one, I think it's more... It's uninkable, that's the thing. And there's already so many uninkables in pirate decks. I think this is more of a C, more than anything. Michael Darling, on the other hand, I think is a pretty solid card for pirates, because if you're running Ruby and you don't pair it with the Steel, then you don't play Moana Hook. You instead play Michael Darling Moana with Ruby. So I'm gonna put this on A. Moana is a solid S. This is definitely a solid S. John Darling. This one I'm not very sure. I mean, the 1/4 body is pretty good because you can put this in a lot of different locations to buff it, and that is a pretty good base for only 2 cost. I'm gonna put this on C. This Minnie Mouse though is really good. But I don't think it's a 4-up for every pirate deck. I'm gonna put this on A. This Moana is really good as well. It's a great finisher. But I don't think it's S tier level. It's a great finisher, like what I said. I'm putting this on A. Sometimes you don't run 4-ups of this. Pete. Again, this Pete is and then along came Zeus on 3 with Jolly Roger. I'm putting this on B because of its big body and its inkable as well. I can easily see myself running 2-ups of those, and I think I already have. Tigger. The problem with this in a pirate deck is pirates don't run a lot of actions. So if you do end up running a lot of actions, this can be okay. Okay at best. It's definitely not a bad card, not the worst card. I think I'm going to put this on C. Ben. Blue Pirates is just not very cash money. But if you do end up running Blue Pirates for some reason, grab the locations from Blue. Then there can be a world where this can be pretty decent. 4/3 body quest for 2 for pirates is not bad, and the support wording as well. I'm gonna put this on C. It's definitely not as bad as the D ones. Kakamora. This poke is not bad, honestly, and you can do it for characters or locations. I don't think it's the worst card, but don't definitely think that it's B, A, or S potential. I'm gonna put this on C. Sorry, Matthew. This Kakamora, though. What do we think about this? For pirate decks. It's just too expensive for pirates, right? But it's definitely not the worst card. I'm gonna put this on C. If only if this was a Floodborn one, it would have been nice. But because you can't shift it, it's just too expensive. I'm putting it on C. Mr. Smee. I think this one is playable. I can see some people running this as a 2-ups on their deck, especially when they run Smee, the other Smee. Yeah. An Inkable 7 no ship really hurts. Diablo Puncher. I'm putting this on B. This Smee, though, on Pirates is really, really good, but it's not as good as the other ones. I think this one is A on Pirates. This is definitely an A on Pirates, right? I think it's just fair that we put it on A. Mullins. Well, you have a character named Mr. Smee in play. This character gains +1 resist, so it's a 6/4/1 resist at best. Can quest for 1. I think that's too slow for a 5 cost. I'm putting this on doo-doo. John Silver. I think this is a really, really good card, considering John Silver is an ultra megatonic card, like the shift target, and this is an extra shift target. And also, I think what it's doing is pretty good because they can't challenge. You're literally protecting your locations for this. This John Silver for me is an A. This John Silver for me is an A. I've been including this in a lot of my pirate decks. Again, if you're running this, you're most likely running the other John Silver and the shift target for John Silver. And this protects location, and it's a decent body, right? You play this, you prevent something from attacking, and then you put this on Jolly Roger. It attacks, boom. You take one of their characters out. They really can't touch your location anymore. And again, another shift target for John Silver shift. This is an A. Billy Bones. I think this is a B. I don't think I will ever run 4 ofs of this. But this is definitely something that I can tech in the deck that can be very good. Yo, Vane Soko, thank you very much for the sub. Appreciate that a lot. Welcome, welcome. Okay, I'm gonna put this on B. John Silver, straight up S. It's just a really, really good card. Let's back this up. Now I need to make a folder for my JSON files for these tier lists. And then let's click share. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. I think that's pretty neat. What does everyone think? I think it's pretty neat. I like what we put on S. I like what we put on A. Arguably, Rue can be B. What is this new tool? This new tool is called Tierborn. It's an ultra megatonic tool. Let me drop it down really quick on chat. Yeah. For a new player, this is so helpful. Yeah, I'm gonna make a video out of this too. I think that I think it turned out pretty well. Like the tier list. The app is ultra megatonic, but I think our pirate tier list is pretty nice. All right. Yeah. Well, chat, as much as I want to keep streaming, I definitely can't keep going right now because there's just so many videos I need to work on and publish and do all that, and that takes a lot of time. I gotta get ready for set 6. Video coming out tonight on midnight UK time. If you guys want to check out our new video tonight, I just want to remind everyone as well that we are streaming this Saturday. Saturday, I'm going to be streaming. Unfortunately, it's a set 5 content because it's a big tournament in Austria. If you guys are going to Austria, exclamation point tourney, or if you're in Europe already, you want a lot of boxes, this is a great way to get these boxes right now. It's an ultra megatonic tournament. If you get first place, you get 6 boxes of Disney Lorcana and a trophy with an enchanted robin on it. So highly, highly, highly recommend going to this if you're in Europe or you're close by to Austria, or if you wanna participate. There's only 2 tickets left. If you are planning to go over there. I have a bounty on my head. If you beat me in this tournament, you get a pack of first chapter, which is an ultra megatonic pack. If you get paired against me. So yeah. This is basically it. Yeah. All right, everyone. Alrighty. That's about it today. I just want to remind everyone, if you guys haven't clicked that follow button yet, please do. I would highly appreciate it. And don't forget to click that Prime sub button as well. If you didn't know what Prime sub is, it comes from Twitch Prime. What is Twitch Prime? If you have an Amazon Prime and a Twitch account, you can link them both, turning your Twitch account into a Twitch Prime account, which means you get free games, free in-game stuff for games you already probably play, and you get a free Prime sub. You can sub to our channel for free, and you get ad-free viewing once you sub. You also get a bunch of new emotes once you sub, and extra badge points that you can use, or channel points that you can use to claim some extra tickets for giveaway. So make sure that you do that if you haven't done it yet. Other than that, I also coach. So if you type !coaching, you can do this at any given point in time. Even if I'm offline, you can go to my chat to check out my metafy.gg. If you guys don't know what it is, this is what it is. You can book some coaching, and also you can purchase my deck archetype, which is coming out tonight as well. The new course, it's coming out. Yes, Blader, I coach. You're never gonna stop asking me that every time I promote this, right? I have a new course coming out tonight. It's about deck building. If you want to learn more about deck building, the course is gonna be around almost 2 hours, if not around 2 hours, I think. Yeah. So if you want a course for deck building, you can buy it here. But I also recommend getting the tier 2 over here, because this tier 2, you get so many perks. You get a Discord role, first of all. You get my monthly drop of course for free, right? If you buy it right now, you can still watch the deck archetype, but tonight the deck archetype will no longer be available for the tier 2, because we're changing it with a different course, which is the course for deck building. Also, you get free weekly meetings with me. What are the weekly meetings? We basically talk about the meta. We keep you updated of what's going on. Basically, it's a group coaching to make it easy. It's a group coaching, getting you updated with meta in general. Another thing is you also get 10% discount for my coaching. And I know, right? There's so many benefits for this tier 2, and it's exactly the same price as this. And you can also have one Ask Me Anything and get my live score updates for the tournaments that I'm in, or just League in general. You also get to vote as well what I'm gonna play the next day if I decided that, hey, I'm not gonna get chat involved because I've already actually decided. I just need help on deciding on which of these 2 or 3 decks that I should play tomorrow. You get to vote on that as well, because that's part of my tier 1 support crew. Other than that, you can just purchase one of these if you wanna support the channel. It's an extra way of supporting the channel. If you're already subbed and you're looking for more ways to support the channel financially, that's another way to do it. But yeah, other than that, also an update for the giveaway. If you are watching this really quick, their name is Lux Maxime. Lux Maxime, if you haven't seen my email, I emailed you the day or the night when I announced the winner for the giveaway. You have about a week and a half left to respond to that. If you don't respond to it, and the timer is done, then I will re-roll the giveaway. Okay, this is for the Mirabelle giveaway. I will also set up a new giveaway this weekend, so keep an eye out. I might not make it live until Monday. Most likely Monday is when we make that giveaway live. It's gonna be a giveaway for this card right here, this Ultra Megatonic Dragonfire. This Dragonfire looks really, really good, by the way. It's the Dragonfire from DLC. We're doing this giveaway next. So, yeah. Make sure to sign up for that. And because we do giveaways so often now, every time another giveaway ends, we do another one. This most likely will last a few weeks as well to get all the lore meisters to be able to sign up. These are my small ways of thanking the community for the support, and I hope you guys enjoy that. Yeah, new giveaway coming up soon. Yep. Other than that, yeah. That's basically it. I want to wish because I'm not going to be live tomorrow. Unfortunately, I will be traveling. There's a small chance that I might go live tomorrow, a very small chance, but no promises. But on Saturday, I will definitely be live. I'll try to go live tomorrow. Okay, because I haven't seen the site yet that we're gonna be in tomorrow for the pre-release event, and I don't know the setup, so no promises. But if I can do it tomorrow, I'll definitely make a setup and do it tomorrow. Put more entries into the recycle, put more entries in, or it recycle our entries. It doesn't recycle your entry. So once we have the giveaway up, all you have to do is click the giveaway. Since you already done all the follows, most likely the only clicks that you have to do is the retweet, because I do ask for a retweet on those entries. But if you're already like followed, you just click click the entry because you were followed there. You don't have to click those buttons anymore, and it will just like put you in. And you have to buy tickets again from using your channel points, which is, what are you gonna do with channel points except for yeet me, right? Your attempt of trying to scare me. Is the giveaway back? There's about like 1 week and like two days. 1 week or 3 days. Maybe 4 days left. Before I re-roll the giveaway, because they haven't responded yet. They have not responded yet. I can show you guys as well, proof, just to make sure that you guys don't know I'm freaking joshing around. Nice try, Shukaka. That almost actually got me. Sent. Where's sent? Sent to Reaperized. Right here. I'm not. Is there a way for me? No, it's okay. It doesn't show their email. Okay, so right here, first of all, thank you for joining the competition. You have won the Mirabelle Set Champs promo card from Set 5. You have a couple of weeks from now to respond to redeem this giveaway. Otherwise, it will be re-rolled. Now, moving forward, I will need your name and address to ship this over to you. If I need something else, I will let you know. I will also notify you once it's on its way. I am based in the UK, so this might take a while to get to you because they are from Canada. So I'd appreciate your patience while it's being shipped. But I have sent them an email Monday. Yeah, when we announced the giveaway. I thought I did it Tuesday, but apparently I did it on Monday. My mind is filled with too many things. But yeah, I send it to them. If they don't respond by next Monday, or I would just say Tuesday, give them the full Monday. So it's an exact 2 weeks, right? I will re-roll it on Tuesday, not this coming week, but the week after. Yeah. Other than that, I will see you guys on Saturday. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Again, Set 6 is here. And I hope that you get one of these cards. Maybe I can actually tease this. Maybe I could. Well, you already know that I bought. You already know I bought a case. Maybe, just a maybe, just a maybe, just a maybe. I'm not gonna show anything else but this mark right here. Yeah, I think that's covering enough. I don't want to reveal it fully. Can you see that symbol on the bottom? Wait. Okay.
Wow, it's very nice.
Can you see that symbol on the bottom? Can you see that symbol in the bottom? I'm a really good artist because I drew that. This might not be a real card. Maybe that's just me doing a really, really good drawing. The video for that is coming out tonight at midnight, so make sure to check it out. Enchanted Clarabelle. I want an Enchanted Clarabelle so bad. I love Clarabelle. But we are raiding indeed. We are raiding indeed. Let's go invite, and the chat seems to be invalid. Why does it keep going invalid? Okay, first of all, I'm gonna go ahead and go to the Lore Meisters Discord. Okay, I'm gonna go over here, right? And then I am maybe it's the welcome thing. Okay, the welcome thing. I'm gonna create an invite, and I will do edit invite link. Never expires. No limit on numbers. Generate a link. Copy. Okay, so I did it right. Now I'm gonna go to the Nightbot. And then we're gonna raid, by the way. So hang on tight, chat. Cause let's make someone's day ultra megatonic. With your support, of course. So commands, custom, Discord, edit Discord. Boom. Paste. Submit. Timers. Discord. Do I have a timer for Discord? Actually, I don't have a timer for Discord. Never mind. I should. I actually should. Timer. Discord. I have so many timers. I need to delete some of these timers. Promoting too much. Keyword Discord. So exclamation point. Discord. Boom. That should work. That should work right there. So yeah. I have one. They are pretty nice. I want Enchanted Clarabelle. Yeah. It should work now. It should work now. Okay. Now I am going to the Disney Lorcana channels. Let's see who is streaming. Who is Malferon MD? We already raided our boy Wonderland before. Hello everyone, my name is Malferon. I'm a simple guy who loves games and TCGs with a desire to share that love with others. I'm a physician by trade. Okay. That's ultra megatonic, but my competitive nature finds a home in gaming and TCG. I am currently enjoying and streaming Disney Lorcana. Okay, so if they are streaming Disney Lorcana, let's go ahead and raid them. If they are currently doing this, let's raid them. That worked. I'm in. Thanks. Let's go, Ducko. Let's go. All right, chat. Thank you again for the support. I appreciate you all. You guys are ultra megatonic. Boom. Raid. Before you go, let me just go here. One last time. Right there. Boom. Copy paste. Check out Tierborn.inc. Ultra megatonic website. Really, really fun to use. Let us know about your feedback. Actually, don't let us know because I don't want to. I get enough emails for Lorcana stuff already every day. Let Ducko know. He's right there in chat. Follow him on his Twitter as well. Let me just make sure before we do that. Copy paste this now. Copy paste. Ultra megatonic raid. Exclamation points. Boom. Copy paste this. Copy paste this. It's our ritual. Join the ritual, chat. Join the ritual. Boom. Ultra Mega Tonic Raid. Let's go, baby. Copy paste, copy paste. All right. Okay. Let's go. Copy paste, and also copy paste this. I'm so slow on this. Ducko, 1 second. I want to copy paste this as well. Check this out as well. Boom. Boom. Click that. Follow Ducko. Follow Ducko now. Follow Ducko. Don't ever follow him again. No, follow him. Follow him. Boom.
Set 6 shenanigans.
I am not playing cards.